Live from Brooksfield on the campus of UNCW, FloBaseball and the CAA present Championship Sunday at the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship. Hi, everybody. Jim Whitmire, Marty Fuhrer, our entire crew, and we are finally here. It's the number 1 seed, Charleston, and the undefeated number 2 seed, UNCW. On Championship Sunday, the Seahawks need one win to win the title. Charleston must win this game to force a winner-take-all. And, Marty, they played earlier. UNCW won it 8-5. And as you imagine, this is what I think everybody in the conference thought it might end up being, number 1 and number 2.
Yeah, the two heavyweights for the championship, and you mentioned the first time that they played, it continued a trend. We have seen several games where there have been big innings early, and the other team has had to chase the scoreboard. Both are trying to avoid that today.
6 runs UNCW scored in that last game against Charleston in inning 1, and that gave them the lead. They never. Delaware, they beat Charleston, and Charleston, of course, has won over Hofstra, and then they were a loser to UNCW, and just earlier this afternoon they had to finish off Delaware, and that brings them into the championship. And again, they have to win twice, so they have to win this game. If UNCW wins it, it is over. Let's take a look at the team comparisons as you look at both squads. As we said, top 2 teams in the conference. This is pretty even, and this should be a good battle. It'll be, I think the thing's going to happen here. Who's got the hot bat? And does somebody's starting pitcher step up and really put a mark on this game?
Not only that, when you look at these games and the marquee players in each lineup, we're used to those guys there, but it's always somebody else in this stage that steps up and makes the big play.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with our starting lineups. This is the CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball.
At Jersey Mike's, you gotta see him freshly slice your sub right in front of you. Look at that turkey. Look at that provolone. Yep, there's some things you just gotta see. Like those lovebirds over there. Or this guy, pulling off business and casual. Bizazzual. Or me, about to steal half of this guy's sub.
Huh?
You better eat it fast, because I'm coming. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
What does 50 cents back on every purchase mean to you? Free lunch Friday? That gadget you've been eyeing? A night out with the fellas? With your Primus Perks checking account, you get 50 cents back with every purchase using your debit card and 0 ATM, overdraft, or annual fees. With this completely free account, you can watch the money roll in with every swipe and find the freedom to go further with your cash. Treat yourself to a little something extra on us. Primus, the bank that gets it right.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First of all, UNCW, the number 2 seed, so they'll be the visitors, 38-19, but undefeated in this championship. Jack Kroom will lead off at third. Aiden Evans will bat second. At second, Tanner Thatch at first base will bat third. The hottest bat around, Trevor Marsh, the center fielder, will bat fourth. Alec DiMartino bats fifth and right. John Newton, the DH, will bat sixth. Brock Wills, the left fielder, will bat seventh. Brian Art is the catcher. He will bat eighth, and the shortstop is Kevin Jones. Defensively, it'll be Avery Neves in left, Tyler Sorrentino in center, Will Baumhofer in right, Kevin Madden at third, Luke Wood at shortstop. Trotter Harlan will be at second, Cole Mathis at first. The catcher is Dylan Johnson, and the pitcher is Connor Campbell, who pitched 5 innings against Hofstra, gave up 10 hits. He was not a factor in that game. When he went out, Charleston was losing. That was their first game of the tournament, but he'll come back, Marty, and he's had a solid season. As you look at his numbers, 3.32 ERA. Let's see what Charleston can get out of him.
Yeah, they're hoping for, at least 3+ innings from the left-hander today. Bright sunshine, wind blowing a little bit. It's gusted a little bit towards right field today. Just a perfect afternoon for championship baseball.
Yeah, we're glad to have gotten here. It has been a long few days, especially the last couple with some weather delays, but we finished off the Charleston-Delaware game just a while ago. That finished at around 11:30. It was 11-1. Charleston won to move into this championship game. So it'll be Jack Kroom, Aiden Evans, and Tanner Thatch coming to bat for UNCW. The crowd continues to build here, as you can imagine. It's a perfect two teams to be battling against each other for the championship in this area. It's going to bring a big crowd out to Brooks Field. UNCW will wear their teal tops tonight. Jerseys with the white lettering. Charleston has moved to their maroon tops. And they have the gold and white trim with the letters. We are set for action. We have 6 umpires in this game because it is a championship. Behind the plate will be Brian Marine. At first base, Richard Riley. At second, Jeremy Crow. Third base, Greg Walls. Down the left field line, it'll be Brian Peterson. And down the right field line, it'll be Nick Mull. So 6 umpires, Marty. That's what you expect when you get to a championship game.
Championship atmosphere, a reward for these gentlemen's work throughout the year. And let's see as we get ready to start this one if somebody can get out to that real quick start that we've talked about.
Jack Kroom will lead it off. 293 average on the season, 9 homers, 39 RBIs. The Seahawks looking to become back-to-back champions. And if they win it today, it'll be their 8th CAA title. That'll be the most ever in the CAA. We're set for action. Connor Campbell ready. Here's the first pitch, and a attempted bunt foul, and the count is 0-1. It is a warm one, 84. Feels like it's in the low 90s out here again in Wilmington today. Big crowd, as we mentioned, and Home Run Hill behind left field is full. The wind is blowing to right field right now. That pitch outside, 1-1. Just underway. As we mentioned, when these two teams played yesterday, UNCW came out on fire with 6 runs in the first inning. Ball hit in the air, left side foul. And Marty, you mentioned it in the pregame. It seems like that's happened in pretty much every game in this tournament. One team has had a big inning that's kind of given them a cushion.
Yeah, and it's allowed them to set up their pitching staff for later on in the tournament. With 2 strikes to Kroom, the shortstop moves closer to his regular position.
This ball hit to left field. Neves comes in. He'll make the catch, and there is 1 away. That'll bring up Aiden Evans. He is the second baseman. Bats .289 on the year. 1 homer, 21 RBIs. You heard the crowd that time when he hit it. Seahawk fans were excited. Thought maybe it would drop. And then the Charleston crowd got excited when the out was made. UNCW starts today with a record of 38-19 overall. Charleston is 41-13. First pitch is a ball outside.
It's always important for both pitchers, but I think especially when you look at it today for Campbell, to have a good, clean inning to start the ball game.
Here's the pitch. Strike, 1-1. Campbell did pitch against UNCW April 7th, went 5 innings, gave up 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Threw 89 pitches in that game against UNCW. That ball is hit. Base hit, left center field for Aiden Evans, and UNCW has their first runner of the ball game.
Evans takes that pitch right up the middle. As you mentioned, first base runner of the game. Evans has scored 35 runs on the year, and a lot because of the next 2 guys up, Thatch and March. Your power of this UNCW lineup.
Co-player of the year in the CAA, 27 homers, 74 RBIs, 325 average. Tanner Thatch, the sophomore, has done it all. Runner at first with 1 out. See how Campbell pitches him. Tried to go outside, 1-0.
Look how deep the outfield is. Literally, center field is 1 step from the track. Ditto for left. maybe a little shallower in right field. Infield pulled deep to the right side.
1-0 count. Campbell set, and that ball's hit way up in the air left side. I believe that'll get out of play, and it will. Tanner Thatch had a good game against Charleston earlier, but he started to chase. Now, one thing is teams have tried to jam him during the season. We haven't seen a lot of that here at the championship. 1-1 is the count. They'll throw over to first, and that's just a courtesy throw as Aiden Evans easily just steps back on the bag. He is being held on by Mathis. Evans 5 for 5 on stolen bases. Both these teams will be aggressive on the bases.
Yeah, Mathis actually a step in front of the bag because he doesn't want to give up that hole to the right side.
Base hit up the middle. Yes, Tanner Thatch starts it off. Evans is going to make it to third, and the Seahawks have got it going first and third with 1 out.
So he goes the other way and hits it to the shortstop side of the bag, beats the shift. And as you mentioned, the runners on the corners. A quick start for UNCW. Great look for you from behind the camera. Shortstop can't get over. Infield will play back, looking for the double play ball. Right now, Charleston wants to stay out of that big inning that we talked about.
Trevor Marsh, 370 average, 6 for 11 in this tournament. First pitch bounces it up in the air to the first baseman, Mathis. That's going to go foul. As he waited on it. Nice job by Mathis to wait on it. Otherwise, I would have scored the run. Trevor Marsh, yeah, he's just been on fire. 6 for 11. 370 average coming in. First team all CAA, just of course like also Jack Kroom and Taylor Thatch. Zane Taylor, by the way, the starter for UNCW this afternoon, is on second team all conference.
Marsh, the senior, just seeing the ball really well today. Deep in the box. All tournament long. He's had some good swings.
0-1 the count. Runners on first and third. 1 out here for the Seahawks, top of the first. That's a strike. Nice pitch there from Campbell. So Evans at third. Tanner Thatch at first. Couple of singles. Championship game. UNCW wins this one, it's over. Charleston has to win this game to force a final winner-take-all. The pitch. That up the middle, base hit, and the Seahawks are continuing the hot hitting. UNCW takes a 1-0 lead.
So they're hitting the ball back where it came from, right up the middle. Third consecutive single, basically within 5 feet of each other on either side of the bag. And the Seahawks plate the first run of the game. Another look for you, and it's 1-0.
That'll bring up Alec DiMartino, the sophomore, 293, 8 homers, 39 RBIs. Well, again, just like UNCW started against Charleston in their first meeting in this tournament, they're doing it again. 3 straight hits. That pitch outside, ball 1 from Connor Campbell. Again, he's coming back on shorter rest than normal. Went 5 innings, 10 hits against Hofstra. The first game of the championship for Charleston, a game they had to rally to win. This ball bounced to the third baseman. Madden will tag the runner and throws to first. Did they turn the double play? They did. Hang on. UNCW is going to ask for a challenge of some type. Well, they're looking at both things here.
Well, I think what they're going to look to see is whether he made the tag or not. The base runner tried to hold up.
Yeah, let's see. Randy Hood is coming out, so they're going to hold the they're going to have to bring Charleston back out. Let's look at the replay here, Marty.
Well, they're looking at 2 things. First of all, does he stay in the baseline?
I can't tell from there if
you
got him.
Because I don't know if they've called him out for leaving the baseline to avoid the tag. Meanwhile, and again on the play, you can only ask for an appeal on one or the other. Right?
Yeah, and the one at first base looks awfully close. The first base coach for UNCW also was saying that one was safe. So now they're going to get together. Randy Hood will bring the umpires in. They'll discuss this. I'm not sure which one he will challenge. Boy, it does look on that replay like the runner made it to first before that throw got there. So which one does he challenge? That's a question.
Well, the umpires huddle there.
So right now, UNCW, well, the way it's called, the inning would be over at 1-0. But right now, UNCW will send the players back out, and Charleston has to wait. So they will, well, they're still talking. They're going to go look. All right, so now he said there will be a challenge, but they're going to talk to Coach Hood. Maybe they're going to figure out again which one he's challenging. Is it at third on the tag or at first on the throw? We will see here. Well,
they keep pointing to first base, so I'm betting that's what they're going to challenge.
Well, they're starting early. The call again was he tagged out the runner. Madden did. Thatch going to third, and the umpire at first, Richard Riley, said the runner was out going down the line, DiMartino. So they will go under the hood here. We'll figure out what's going on. All right, so it looks like, we're not sure which one of these is being challenged.
So I think if we're hearing the instructions early, I think their actual appeal is the play at first.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. What we're hearing, it is the appeal of the play at first base is what they're looking at.
So if it's overturned, the Seahawks have runners at first and second and 2 outs. Otherwise, it's double play. Score at 5-3.
So we'll wait and see. So it'll be the umpire. When we saw that first replay, it looked like it was awfully close.
So they're definitely appealing taking a look at the play at first, because they've already told the runner, which was Thatch
is coming
that he
off.
is out at third.
So it is the look at the first base play. That's what we're looking at. So Thatch has gone to the dugout. Yes, he's out. And that did look awfully close again. We saw that replay. It looked like possibly DiMartino had beaten that throw. We have not had a lot of overturns in replays, but we get our first one early here. We're in the top of the first, Championship Sunday. 1-0 UNCW, and Seahawks trying to keep this inning alive. Charleston trying to finish it.
When you talk about Championship Sunday, these teams have been a part of it. In fact, if you look at just end of April, early into May, Charleston's won, 27 of their last 31? They're just playing solid baseball.
So all eyes on the fans are on that magic gate to the right side by the Seahawk dugout. The umpires go behind the first base stands. That is where they're looking at all the replays that our crew is giving. And we will see what happens when the umpire comes back out. It'll either be first and second for UNCW with 2 outs, or the inning will be over and it'll be 1-0. We go to the bottom of the first. So this is as usual. Of course, this is, as you imagine, this is a championship game. So the umpire is going to make sure they see everything and make this. And here they come. Let's see what we go with. The umpire says he's out at first base, and that will end the inning. So we have completed a half of an inning. UNCW 1, Charleston is coming to bat. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball.
There is something indescribably special about this place. The way it looks, the way it feels, the way we care for one another and our community. The University of North Carolina, Wilmington is like no other. Your journey starts here. We invite you to discover what makes UNCW like no other.
We got London on the track. This armor means I'm war ready. We ain't come to face defeat. So if we gon' play, we gon' play for keeps. We ain't gon' stop.
Bottom of the first inning. Here's the final play. DiMartino, they were challenged this at first, and it
was close.
Well, that was close.
But again, the call on the field was out.
They went with the call. So that ended the inning. So 1-0 UNCW. Charleston comes to bat. Let's look at their lineup. They're 41-13. Left fielder Avery Neves will lead off, followed by Will Baumhofer. Cole Mathis at first. Cole Sing-Sank is the DH. Kevin Madden at third. The second baseman is Trotter Harlan. Luke Wood, who just came off a big game against Delaware, bats seventh. Dylan Johnson, the catcher, bats eighth. And Tyler Sorrentino in center field will bat ninth. Defensively for UNCW, it'll be Brock Wills in left, Trevor Marsh in center, Alec DiMartino in right, Jack Kroom at third, Kevin Jones at short, Aiden Evans at second, Tanner Thatch at first, Brian Hart, the catcher, and your pitcher is Zane Taylor, second team All CAA, 13th start, 53 and a third innings, 46 hits, 23 runs, 21 earned, 17 walks, 52 strikeouts, ERA of 3.54. He did pitch against Charleston back on the 7th of April, went 6 and a third, gave up 5 hits. He's had some arm problems at the end of the season, and UNCW is going to see what they can get out of him here. And we are ready to go with Avery Neves to lead off for Charleston, and that's a ball. So 1-0 for UNCW. They do get the first run, though.
All eyes on Taylor early.
This ball is hitting the right center field. That is going to get to the wall, and that'll be a stand-up double for Avery Neves. Great start for the Cougars.
Takes that outside pitch, goes with it into the gap. And Charleston picks up right where they left off against Delaware. Squares it up, takes it into the gap, one hop to the wall. So the Cougars scoring position. Nobody out.
Here's Will Baumhofer, the right fielder. Bats .337 on the season. First pitch to him is a ball inside. Charleston had their 7th 40-win season this year. Third time in the conference, they were the regular season champions. They won the title in 2014 and have qualified for every tournament since they joined the league in 2014. Head coach Chad Holbrook, the coach of the year. Inside miss, 2-0 from Taylor. So Neves leads off with a double. Cole Mathis is on deck. This lineup is loaded with great hitters. Zane Taylor in trouble early. The pitch. Fouled it off at the plate, and the count now 2-1.
Infield a step towards pull on the right side. Kroom a good 4 steps off the bag at third.
I mentioned Zane Taylor's not thrown a lot recently. Last time out, May 4th, only 2 innings against Campbell. He's had some arm problems. That's outside, 3-1, but they say he's been throwing good in practice, and they were hoping to get him to stretch to about 5 innings today if they could, but he struggles here early. Gives up a double to Neves, and now 3-1 on Baumhofer. Again, Charleston has to win this game to force a winner-take-all. Ball 4, so runners on first and second for the Cougars. Nobody out, and that'll bring up Cole Mathis, .342 hitter. He is first team All CAA, 14 homers, 57 RBIs. Both these teams, and we've seen it in the tournament, are capable of big innings. They can put up a lot of runs quick. Seahawks would like to see a double play ball here. Taylor. That ball hit way up in the air towards left field. Brock Wills moves over. He should have the play. He will make it, and the runners will not move. And there's one away. That'll bring up a big hitter, Cole Singsank, the DH. 18 homers on the season and 58 RBIs. UNCW already has a right-hander starting to lightly toss down there. Again, they don't want to wait. Trace Baker is just lightly tossing right now. They'd like to see, of course, Zane get out of this. 1 out, runners on first and second for the Cougars. Bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Off speed, missed high, 1-0.
Mathis just got under that last ball, the one to fly out to left field. Unable to advance the runners. As you mentioned, Seahawks now looking for that ground ball double play to get out of this inning.
1-0 pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1. Again, great crowd out here this afternoon for this championship game. It's been a fun few days out here. Well, the last couple of days have been a little long with all the weather delays, but we've gotten through it and we've gotten to the championship. Bouncer, shortstop Jones, the second for 1. Oh, not a good throw. He hopped it into the second baseman.
So everybody's safe.
So Sing Sang reaches on a fielder's choice. It's an E6 on the throw. He just kind of threw this too easy.
Yeah, you can see deep in the hole. One hops him. It's going to be tough to get a double play, but they could have gotten the lead runner at second.
Kevin Jones has been solid at short, but that time, yeah, he just did not put anything behind that throw, and he bounced it in there. So bases loaded. Here's Kevin Madden, 13 homers, 47 RBIs. Big chance for the Cougars in the first. Bounced it in, and Arndt had to block the plate. That's a problem, too, at times. So 1-0 the count. So you've got Neves now on third. And we're going to get Kelly Seacrest, the pitching coach, to already have a mound visit. Neves led off the inning with a double, then a walk to Baumhofer, then a fly out to Mathis, and then Sing Sang. The grounder to Jones should have been at least one out at second, but Jones threw a short hop to the second baseman. So an error on the throw, and that brought Sing Sang to first on a fielder's choice. So bases loaded, one out, 1-0 count, bottom of the first. UNCW up 1-0, but Charleston threatening big time here.
At least early on, Taylor's getting that breaking ball up. We mentioned two things. One, both teams want to avoid the other team getting a big inning to start the game. And the other thing is you just can't give extra outs. The Seahawks have already given up one extra out this inning. See if they can get out of it. Right side of the infield, playing up the middle.
So here's a 1-0 pitch to Madden from Zane Taylor. That ball is hit to left center field. Marsh going back. This will score the tying run. Runner will tag from third. Runner will tag from second. Here's the throw from Marsh. And that'll tie the game up. Sacrifice fly for Madden. And that will bring home the tying run. Runner at second, Baumhofer tags and moves to third.
And again, that's an unearned run because they could have had the second out at the force at second.
So here's a young man, the second baseman, Trotter Harlan, who was really having quite a game against Delaware. The game that was just finished, started yesterday, finished this morning. So with two outs, runners on first and third, we are tied at 1 in the bottom of the first. Wind again blowing towards right field, then swirls towards home plate. First pitch is a strike. UNCW would like to see Taylor get out of this now, just giving up the 1.
You mentioned Harlan's game against Delaware. 4 for 4, 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored.
Yeah, Charleston was hitting that bats were going against Delaware. 0-1. Missed inside, 1-1. Well, did you expect anything else from the top two seeds? Action early. 1-1 ball game. Runner at third again is Baumhofer. At first is Sing Sang. 1-1 pitch. Outside again, Arndt had to block it. 2-1. Baker continues to throw for UNCW.
Yeah, again having problems getting that breaking ball over.
Again, UNCW has that little cushion where they can, if they lose, they've still got another game, but they want to finish this first game.
Yeah, everybody's on a short leash.
2-1. Didn't get him to go for the high fastball. 3-1. On deck is Luke Wood, who in the game against Delaware that was just completed had 2 homers and 5 RBIs. Taylor's got the side. He is ready. Here's the 3-1. Missed it. Ball 4. The bases are loaded again. And that brings up Luke Wood, who, as I said, is swinging a hot bat. He was our player to watch in this game. Coach Randy Hood kind of walking down from where his perch where he normally is, talking with Kelly Seacrest about what they want to do here. It's a big moment early here in the bottom of the first, tied at 1 with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. High again. He's lost the zone here. 1-0. So we've had an error, a couple of walks in the inning. And as you said, Marty, if that throw from Jones had been right, they would have been out of this inning by now.
Thatch not holding the runner on as you would expect at first. Ball in the gap will easily score 3.
There's a strike, 1-1. Seahawk fans trying to get behind Taylor and help him out here to try to get through this inning. 3 hits for UNCW in the top of the first. They got a run. Charleston has scored this run with just 1 hit. The pitch. Way outside again. Arndt had to block it. Boy, he is working hard early. 2-1.
Seems like the only pitch he can consistently throw for a strike right now is that fastball.
Which is not good news to these hitters for Charleston, because they can take that out, as Wood showed earlier. He's got 8 homers, but he had 2 of them earlier in the game against Delaware. 2-1. That one's fouled out of play, so the count will go to 2-2. Well, now the Seahawk fans are going to try to make some noise to see if they can help Zane Taylor get out of this inning and finish it. This is what you love in these kind of games. Both fan bases going to make a lot of noise. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Bases loaded for the Cougars. We're tied at 1. The pitch. Grounder, shortstop Jones again. He'll throw to third, and they'll make the tag. And that will end it because Kroom was off the bag. Great job by Jack Kroom there. And the inning comes to a completion. We've completed 1. It is 1-1. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball.
The College of Charleston is the place where big ideas come to life, where you can start a business, study abroad, or change the world. A College of Charleston education will transform you. You'll become flexible and adaptable in the face of change. You'll chart your own course and make contributions in ways that matter in a community that values diverse thought with opportunities like no other. In a city like no other, the College of Charleston is like no other.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at ticketsmarter.com.
Welcome back. We go to the top of the second championship game. 1-1 UNCW and the College of Charleston. CAA Baseball Championship brought to you by Jersey Mike's. A sub above. Connor Campbell will come back out to face John Newton, Brock Wills, and Brian Arndt for UNCW. Top of the second. Big shout out to our crew who has worked hard here all week. Want to give them a shout out. Hope Hardwick, Riley Nance, Dennis Duffy, Zach Wheeler, Jordan Robinson, Steve Haynes, Nelson Moody, Dylan McKercher, Steve and Emily Taggart. How about that? We got a husband and wife here. Colin Cately and John Salem, our executive producer. Marty, I know you join me in thanking those folks for all their hard work.
We had a great job. It's been a hot, humid weekend. At times it's been a wet weekend.
You can say that again.
Some long days. Taylor, by the way, threw 23 pitches in that first inning, 10 for strikes.
Well, we're tied at 1, top of the second. Here we go with John Newton, the DH. He comes in batting .275. First pitch is a strike for Campbell. Gave up 3 hits in that first inning. We'll see what the Seahawks do. It looked like Baker was walking in. He might be coming out in the second inning. 0-2 to Newton. Brock Wills on deck, then it's Brian Arndt, the catcher. 1-1, top of the second inning. Here's the pitch. Foul ball right side. That'll get out of play. As we said, big crowd. Home Run Hill is full. This is a perfect day for those folks. All the kids are out there sliding, having a good old time. It's a great spot to watch the ball game from. 0-2. Just got a piece of that. And the count remains 0-2. Campbell set with the 0-2 pitch. That's high, 1-2.
Remember, the Seahawks had 3 singles straight up the middle. second baseman right now for Charleston, literally right over the bag, guarding against that hole.
1-2 pitch. Ground ball, shortstop. No, it'll be a third baseman. Madden throws to first. Nice job by Kevin Madden. One away. That'll bring up Brock Wills. He is the left fielder. He's bats .263, 3 homers, 28 RBIs for UNCW. Again, the Seahawks start today 38-19. Charleston 41-13. Of course, the winner of this championship gets the automatic bid. Both these teams are hoping to make it tomorrow into the NCAA tournament, Marty. I believe the selection's announced at 12:30. Both these teams, I think they have done enough to get in. It'll be interesting. Attempted bunt, he pulled it back, and it's a ball, 1-0.
Campbell doing a good job inducing ground balls. 5 of the 6 Seahawk hitters have put the ball on the ground. Kroom, the only one in the air, and he flew out to left.
That's a strike at the inside corner. Brock Wills looks back at the umpire. This is something the pitchers get used to from these umpires. Each have a little difference on what they're going to give them on the inside and outside corners. All they ask for is consistency, and they'll be happy. 1-1. This ball hit in the air, left field. That should get out of play, and I think it will. Oh, right in the hospitality tent area. Marty was there earlier having 3 hot dogs, 6 hamburgers. 1-1 to count. First shot today, Marty.
Of many.
1 ball and 1 strike. Campbell said, here's the pitch. That's a nice strike there. Actually, it was 1-2, so he struck him out. 2 away.
Yeah, good looking pitch. Got that outside corner. Don't know if he was looking on the inside, was Wills, but it caught the paint. Look at it right here. Yeah, that's a nice pitch. Catcher didn't even have to frame it.
There's Bryant Art, the catcher, 209 average. Does have some power, 8 homers, 30 RBIs, and his brother on the team just released his first country single. Have you heard that, Marty? Jason's?
I have not yet.
It's a great song. It's very nice. You can listen for it on all the different, what do they call them, apps? Spotify, all that kind of stuff. Just look up Jason Arndt, you'll find it. 1-0. Takes this one to left field, way up in the air. This is way up for Neves. He moves forward and makes the catch. Good job by Campbell. 1-2-3 go the Seahawks. We go to the bottom of the second. We're tied at 1. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball. Welcome back. See some of the crowd. Again, there's out at Home Run Hill. We're in the bottom of the second. Championship Sunday. CAA Baseball Championship here at Brooksfield, UNCW. We're tied. Seahawks and the Cougars at 1-1. Want to thank you to Tom Reardon, UNCW's baseball contact, who tells me the show for the NCAA selection tomorrow, noon to 1, Marty. And you would think both these teams are in. There's a question about Northeastern from CAA, but I don't know. It's going to be. There have been some surprise teams that have won championships this weekend.
Yeah, there have been some upsets, some conferences that got that extra bid that kind of affect your at-large field. Of course, the host sites will be announced tonight at around, I think the NCAA comes out about 8:30 or so. But again, both of these teams hopefully are hoping they're in the field, but the best way,
you got to
take care of it yourself.
That's right. Dylan Johnson, Tyler Sorrentino in the top of the order. Avery Neves against Zane Taylor, who comes back out. And now, hang on. Art forgot his electronic device. Yeah, he's got to go get it. That's kind of important to know what the pitch is that they want you to throw. Or else he's just going to have the pitcher throwing something at him, and he has no idea where it is.
Jim, I know you're challenged sometimes. That's not a Walkman, okay?
It's not a Walkman, Marty. Jeez. Nobody understands that except for a few people. A Walkman. Our official scorer, Ben, knows what you're talking about. He probably had one. Here's the first pitch of the inning. Hits to right field. That's going to go into foul territory. Goes into the bullpen of UNCW. Bounced over. 0-1 the count. Johnson, Sorrentino, and Neves for the Cougars. We are tied at 1 here in the bottom of the second inning.
Taylor starts him out with a fastball. Let's see what the breaking ball looks like.
Fouled that one off, and the count is 0-2.
So he gets ahead of the hitter to open the inning.
It had Baker up in the first inning. Trace Baker was throwing, so he was ready if they needed it. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bouncing ball. This will be the shortstop, Jones. Long throw. Got him. 1 out. That'll bring up Tyler Sorrentino, the center fielder. Nice job there by Jones. He set himself, Marty, like you need to, and threw that one with some authority.
Yeah, I think that's an important put out for Jones, too, just confidence-wise. Made a nice play to close the first inning on that ball he fielded in the hole and got to third for the force.
Sorrentino, 286 average, and he'll take ball 1.
When Taylor's missed, he's missed high.
These two teams, this series overall has been amazing. Charleston has won 24 games, UNCW 23. That's high, 2-0. But in the CAA tournament, the Seahawks are 4-1 against the Cougars.
Interestingly enough, until yesterday, these two teams have not met a lot in the tournament.
2-0 the count. Oh, didn't get the call there. It's 3-0. Already a couple of walks in the first inning from Zane Taylor. Again, free passes could be the difference in a game like this, so you got to be careful. 3-0 pitch, Sorrentino will be taking. And he walked him on 4 straight. 1 out, 1 on. Brings up Avery Neves, who doubled to lead off the game in inning number 1 for Charleston.
You mentioned the double by Neves. This Charleston team going into the tournament was 8th in the nation in 2 base hits. Hit that last ball into that right center gap. Runner with a good lead.
Off speed missed again, high 1-0.
Yeah, that breaking ball, at least early, doesn't have a lot of bite to it. I'll tell you, against this lineup, if you hang it, you usually pay for it.
So Sorrentino on first. He'll take a lead. Thatch will be right near the bag, kind of holding him. Missed again, high 2-0. So that's 6 straight balls from Zane Taylor. Randy Hood asking the umpire where that was. Neves average now up to .338 on the season with that double that he had. That was his 25th double of the year.
Seahawks trying to get that strike zone expanded a little bit for Taylor.
2-0 pitch. There's a strike, 2-1. Will Baumhofer is on deck for the Cougars. Bottom of the second inning, 1-1, championship day. Again, the Cougars have to win this game to force a winner-take-all game. If UNCW wins, they are the champions. 2-1 pitch. That's high and inside, 3-1. Yeah, he's struggling with that. Now time called as Neves got some dirt in his eye. Trying to get that out. Umpire making sure he's okay. Now a lot of these guys, of course, Marty, wear contact lenses too, which can be a problem if you get any kind of dirt in your eye. Neves takes a second to see what the call is on this play from the third base coach. See if they're going to move Sorrentino here at 3-1. No, he will stay. A swing and a miss. Full count now with 1 out. What do you think, Marty? You move the runner, trying to stay out of the double play?
Well, you've got a pitcher that's struggling with control, so you would think Neves is going to see a fastball.
Yeah, I think they move Sorrentino here. Let's see. 3-2 with 1 out. There he goes. And this ball is hitting the right center field. Going back. He thinks he took it out, and he did. Boy, he had the bat throw immediately. Avery Neves, his 15th homer. It is 3-1 in favor of the Cougars.
So the double went basically the same spot. Got that 3-2 pitch squared up. Charleston out with the early lead.
Boy, and he knew it as soon as he hit it. As he threw the bat, did a famed bat throw there. And the Cougars take a 3-1 lead, and they are fired up. Watch this swing.
Yeah, squared it up. Look, got the fastball up off the building. Seahawks have activity again up in the pen.
And that's Baker again. He's back up. He shouldn't take long to get ready since he was throwing in that first inning. So 3-1 Charleston on top here. Only 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Here's Will Baumhofer. That's a ball inside.
You know, and when you're struggling with control and you can't get that breaking ball over, hitters just looking in the zone, and he's been high. Taylor, 36 pitches, now 37, 17 strikes.
Neves with both of Charleston's hits, double and a homer. 3 walks thrown in, including that one to Sorrentino that gave them the free pass and added an extra run off that home run. Taylor ready with the 1-1. Outside, yeah, he just 2-1. He can't get that down. On deck is Cole Mathis.
Coach Hood takes a look down, seeing if they're ready down there.
Yeah, I think Baker would be ready.
This could be his last batter.
2-1. Inside, didn't get the corner again. Oh man, UNCW thought they should have had that. It's 2-2 or 3-1.
Yeah, but when you're struggling for control, that borderline pitch, a lot of times you don't get it.
In danger of giving up his 4th walk of this game is Zane Taylor. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. 3-2. One away. We're in the bottom of the second. 2-run homer from Avery Neves has given Charleston a 3-1 lead. Again, the Seahawk fans trying to get behind Taylor, get this out here. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off. Nice job. In fact, Baumhofer fouled that off his right foot. He'll move around a little bit.
Mathis, meanwhile, in the on-deck circle, trying to time Taylor. Outfield deep, swung to the right.
Try it again, 3-2 with 1 out. He takes that one deep to right field. Going back is DiMartino to the wall, and he will make the catch at the wall. They're 2 away, but boy, they are hitting. That'll bring up Cole Mathis. Let's see. Mathis, first time up, flew out to left field, so 2 away. Here in the bottom of the second, 3-1. Coach Hood hoping that Taylor can get out of this inning with no more damage. Mathis has hit 14 homers this year. And Marty, that first inning when he hit it, boy, he had a good swing. He just got underneath it.
Yes.
Strike call, 0-1.
Yeah, at least early on, Charleston batters have not been fooled at the plate. They've had their rips.
0-1 pitch. 0-2. Taylor jumps ahead. That'll get the Seahawk faithful again to try to help him get out of this and keep it at 3-1 Charleston. Zane Taylor with the 0-2. High and inside, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bouncing ball foul, third base line, and we'll do it again at 1-2. On deck, Cole Singsank if the Cougars can get to him. Zane Taylor, 1-2 pitch. Bouncer, this one Taylor will charge. He'll make the play. He throws to first. Ooh, he almost threw it high. Boy, that was close, but luckily Thatch is a tall first baseman. That will end the inning. Here's the home run as we get set to take it to break. 3-1. Charleston is on top after 2. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball.
What does 50 cents back on every purchase mean to you? Free lunch Friday? That gadget you've been eyeing? A night out with the fellas? With your Primus Perks checking account, you get 50 cents back with every purchase using your debit card and 0 ATM, overdraft, or annual fees. With this completely free account, you can watch the money roll in with every swipe and find the freedom to go further with your cash. Treat yourself to a little something extra on us. Primus, the bank that gets it right.
Jersey Mike's freshly slices it right in front of you. The authentic Jersey way. You can't fake that. And look, you can fake a lot of stuff these days. You can fake my outfit, but you can't fake freshly sliced turkey. You can fake these haunches, but you can't fake freshly sizzled bacon. Nay, you just can't fake a freshly sliced Jersey sub. It's nice to be back in my real body. Number 13, please. Made the authentic Jersey way since 1956. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Welcome back to Brooks Field. Well, there's something that's desperately needed for everybody today. That's SPF. Man, woo. It is warm. It is hot. The fans have got the hats on. They've got the umbrellas. Championship Sunday. Charleston up 3-1. They have to win this one to face a winner-take-all game after this against UNCW, but they are in charge right now. Connor Campbell back out. So far this weekend, I was looking both teams. Charleston in their 3 games at the tournament, 24 runs coming in, 32 hits. UNCW in their 2 games had 18 runs and 23 hits. Charleston has added 3 more, and it has been Avery Neves that's done the job for them. Kevin Jones will lead off. First time at bat. Then it'll be the top of the lineup, Kroom and Evans for UNCW. First pitch is a foul tip into the glove, 0-1. So, Marty, you got Trace Baker ready. What do you think with UNCW? Zane Taylor?
I think he's been up twice. I think you're probably going to bring him in now.
0-1 inside, 1-1. Campbell, who gave up 3 hits in that first inning, settled down for a 1-2-3 inning in the second.
Taylor 48 pitches through the first 2, and he struggled.
This ball lined towards the shortstop. Tough play for Wood. Long throw, and he will. Nice job by the first baseman, Mathis, to dig it out of the dirt, and there's one away.
Strong play at both ends. First of all, that ball almost eats up Wood. He gets in front of it and then makes the throw, and as you mentioned, Mathis with the stretch. Another look for you from our first base camera. Runner
Jones
actually
stumbled
coming out, and then look at the pick.
Yeah.
Nice play.
Here's Jack Kroom. Flew out to left field to lead this game off. Top of the third, there's 1 out, 3-1 Charleston. And the first pitch inside, ball 1. Yeah, normally I was thinking on that play, Jones is fast, and that wasn't close at first. He stumbled out of the batter's box. So Wood, even though he stumbled with the ball, was able to make the play. Shift is on, and look at this. Kroom takes it right past where they shifted from. Base hit. UNCW has a runner on with 1 out, and here comes Aiden Evans, who singled his first time up, as the Seahawks try to answer the Cougars.
Again, back up the middle, and it was Evans, Thatch, and Marsh who went back-to-back singles last time. Almost the identical place.
There you see the replay.
Seahawks have out-hit Charleston 4-2, but trail where it counts on the scoreboard 3-1.
So here's Aiden Evans, scored in the first inning after singling. That's high, ball 1 from Connor Campbell. Again, this young man started the first game of this championship for Charleston against Hofstra. Went 5 innings, gave up 10 hits. That game at Charleston had to win walk-off style 8-7. They had been behind 7-1 and rallied back. Then they lost to UNCW, and then no problems beating Delaware 11-1 to move back in here. 1-0. That's a strike on the inside corner. 1-1.
Conversely, Campbell coming into this inning, 22 strikes on 31 total pitches. He's been around the plate. Wind blowing straight in.
Big cut there from Evans, and he missed it. 1-2. Jack Kroom at first. Tanner Thatch is on deck. Kroom has, of course, got speed. 10 of 15 on the year at stolen bases. One ball, 2 strikes. Hits it to right field and out of play. Charleston now will get somebody who looks like doing some light tossing down there. It's just stood up. First time for the Cougars.
And again, especially for Charleston, no margin for error in this contest.
Outside, 2-2. Believe that's Andrew Duvall, possibly. We'll see who Charleston has throwing. 2-2. Oh, a little golf swing there by Evans, and it goes foul down the third base line.
Just protects that strike zone.
So 2-2. So Hayden Thomas is up for Charleston now in the bullpen. You get a close-up look at Aiden Evans. 2-2 count with 1 out. Kroom at first. That's high. Full count. All right, Marty, here's where you again the aggressiveness. Usually you'll see the Seahawks run the runner here.
Yeah,
so
and they trust Evans to make contact.
Yeah, Kroom's fast enough, so I have a feeling you'll see him move here. 3-2 with 1 out. Top of the third, 3-1 Charleston. The Seahawks trying to counter. Here goes, no, Kroom did not go, and strikeout called for Aiden Evans, and he knew it. Nice pitch from Campbell. Second strikeout, 2 away, and that'll bring up Tanner Thatch.
Outside corner. Another look for you from behind the plate. And you're right. If he was guessing, he guessed wrong.
So Thatch singled his first time up. Co-player of the year in the conference. The shift is on again to the right side. First pitch hits it hard, but right at the right fielder, Baumhofer, and he was in the perfect position to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the third. It is 3-1 Charleston. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball. Welcome back to Brooks Field. Bottom of the third inning. UNCW making the pitching change. It'll be the sophomore Trace Baker out of Winterville, North Carolina. He'll take over his 22nd appearance. 24 1/3 innings, 23 hits, 13 runs, 13 earned, 19 walks, 23 strikeouts. Does not have a record 4.81 ERA. And Marty, you've got the numbers on Zane Taylor.
Yeah, Zane Taylor, 2 innings, gave up 3 runs. 2 of those earned, 3 walks, only gave up 2 hits, but both to Avery Neves, the double and then the 2-run homer, but he struggled with control. 24 strikes of the 48 total pitches, and UNCW goes to the big right-hander coming out of the pen.
Well, let's see what Baker can do. Again, we get in the bottom of the third, 3-1. Charleston, as we've said, has to win this game. That would force a winner-take-all game, which would start about 40 or 45 minutes after this one was complete. Seahawks, of course, still got plenty of time to come back. With the way these bats have been going for both teams, we could still see a lot more runs.
And Charleston has to start, has to be feeling good. I mean, they came out, they jumped on Delaware, won that contest. Came out to a good start today, getting a couple of good innings out of Campbell to start.
Cole Sing-Sang will lead it off. Then it'll be Madden and Harlan for Charleston against number 43, Trace Baker.
So it'll be 4, 5, and 6 for Charleston here in the third.
Sing-Sang 0 for 1. 301 average on the season. Let's see what Baker can do for UNCW. First pitch. Inside, missed it, 1-0. Again, the wind swirls. This time a little bit towards right field. 380 dead away center, 340 right and left field. And the alleys, it's 360 out here at Brooksfield. There's a strike on a fastball, 1-1.
Again, Sing-Sang hit that ball to short that Seahawks failed to execute the force play on. That then led to the sacrifice fly.
Baker set. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right to Jack Kroom. He usually is so easy at third. Throws the first one out. He is so solid at third base.
Makes the stop, sets himself, gets in position, and fires across the diamond. That left side of the infield has just been solid for the Seahawks all year long.
Kevin Madden drove home a run with a sacrifice fly in the first inning. And Jack Vakroom, we call him.
Yeah, well, just the fact, just his range allows your shortstop to cheat a little bit up the middle.
Pitch nice outside corner from Baker to Madden. Trotter Harlan be on deck for the Cougars. Charleston up 3-1. We're in the bottom of the third inning here in Wilmington. Championship Sunday. Tomorrow at noon, the NCAA will announce the tournament field. Winner of this championship, of course, will get an automatic bid. Just missed outside there, 1-1.
Madden again with the sacrifice fly to center to plate the first Cougar run.
One ball, one strike, and the pitch. Again, he's not getting that outside corner, and Coach Randy Hood is not happy at all. He is all over the umpire, Brian Marine. That has been at different times in this championship called. 2-1 with one out. Baker ready again. Ground ball. Oh, it bounced right over Thatch. That took a weird hop. That'll be a base hit to first. Thatch is a really good first baseman, and that just took a strange hop there. Might have gone right off the grass at the dirt. Marty, take a look at this for us.
Yeah, we'll give you another look for it. Really didn't get a good look at it. Might have hit, as you mentioned, just that little grass dirt cutoff.
There you go.
Another look for you here. Yeah, takes that wicked hop.
So here's Trotter Harlan. He walked the first time up, so runner on first for the Cougars. That's hit number 3 for them.
Thatch did a good job knocking that ball down, because if it gets past him, it goes down that right field line. You're looking at extra bases.
First pitch outside. So the first player for Charleston not named Neves with a hit. 3-1 Cougars, bottom of the third. They got a runner on with one out.
Baker continues to work that outside corner.
There's a strike. 1-1, as you can imagine. The fans with a little bit of an umpire cheer. Trace Baker on in relief of Zane Taylor, who went the first 2 innings for the Seahawks. Outside that time, 2-1. Trace Baker has the side, and he is ready with the 2-1. Fouled off right side, and it'll run the count to 2-2. Of course, at the end of today, be it this game or the next one, when we crown a champion, we'll have Marty out on the field with our winning coach and hopefully most outstanding player of the tournament. Fans again making some noise. 2-2 with 1 out. Trace Baker is set. The runner on first is Madden. Here's the pitch. Madden is going. Fouls it off right side. Madden on the year 7 for 7, but again, Charleston wants to be aggressive.
Yeah, with the 2-run lead, feel good about Harlan's back control. And again, Wood red hot from that game against Delaware awaits his turn next.
Harlan's average up to 293 after a great first game against Delaware. That was finished in just over 18 hours. This pitch, swing and a miss, foul tipped into the glove, and there are 2 away.
It's a big strikeout there, got him with the breaking ball away. 2 out. Another look here. Reach, late break. Baker's first K of the day.
Seahawk pitching staff came into this game 515 strikeouts. That is their first one this afternoon. So here's Luke Wood. Baker set the pitch. Yeah, he keeps, boy, he is really working that outside corner, Marty.
And that's why they wanted. I mean, that's why Randy Hood was barking early. They know for Baker to be successful this afternoon, he needs that outside corner. Then when Charleston starts leaning, that's when you come inside a little bit.
0-1. Throw over, courtesy throw, not much there. Tanner Thatch tags just in case. Madden back. Bottom of the 3rd inning, it is 3-1. Charleston scored 1 in the first and 2 in the second. That a 2-run homer from Avery Neves. Throw again. Oh, they got the runner. Oh, boy, that was close. I thought they might have had him there. It looked like he was leaning the wrong way.
Oh, he was leaning.
Man, that was close.
About to say, remember, he ran on the 2-2 pitch earlier. But, oh, he was leaning. Just got back in time. Another look at it for you.
Another look at that one real quick. Whew.
Got the hand in.
Yep, close. That pitch inside, 1-1. Yeah, you could tell that Madden, as you said, was leaning because when he started to throw that ball, he was already moving towards the right. And then he had to twist and go back. 1-1 with 2 outs. Bouncing ball off the plate. This is going to be Thatch. Who's going to cover first? It'll be Baker. He's not going to get there.
Yeah, Baker was late coming off the mound. He hesitated. Once Thatch went over to make the play, it was just a race to the bag.
So that's an infield single for Wood. First and second. Yeah, there's no chance here. Thatch did what he had to, but Baker wasn't moving quick enough.
Yeah, he almost was looking at the ball and then realized Thatch was going to make the play and Baker was late. So there was an error earlier that opened the door for Charleston. Now a mental error for the Seahawks. Let's see if the Cougars can take advantage of it. They should be out of the inning.
Yep, Dylan Johnson grounded out to the shortstop. 2 outs. 2 on. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Nevins not able to make the play. It got underneath his glove. Charleston will score a run, and the runners will be at second and third.
So 2 softly hit balls. 1 to first, and now a seeing eye ground ball up the middle. Past the pitcher, under the glove at second, under the glove at short, and Randy Hood will take the walk to try to settle this group down. That'll be an E4, and of Charleston's 4 runs, 2 are now unearned.
Boy, I tell you, as you said, you haven't seen a lot of this from UNCW. So some mistakes, mental mistakes. The play there should have been out of the inning if Baker had gone to cover first. Did not, and then that ground ball right up the middle, and Evans, it went underneath the glove when it looked like he should have had it. 4-1 Charleston. They've got runners on second and third. And again, the error on Evans. So that's 2 errors already for UNCW. Coach Randy Hood has got his whole infield in. You know he's talking about guys. I mean, it's not like this game is anywhere near over, Marty. It's 4-1, but he's got to settle them down.
Yeah, this is a big batter right here because a Charleston base hit can really push this out to a 5-run game. And the Seahawks can't afford to be chasing the scoreboard. You can ask Charleston what that has been like early in this tournament.
Now what are we doing?
Nice.
They're giving Trace Baker some warm-up tosses here. I don't know if something happened to him, but he tried to go up, he tried to jump. As you can hear, we're having our flyover. It's a little late. My goodness gracious, that's rather loud. So Charleston up 4-1. As Marty said, this is a big batter right here. Sorrentino, base hit here, could make it 6-1. 2 outs. First pitch, he fouls it off left side. The count is 0-1. Mistakes you are not used to seeing from the UNCW Seahawks, the number 2 seed. The soft toss from Jones earlier. Evans not able to make the play. Baker not getting over to cover first. As you said, Marty, they should have been out of the inning. 4-1, and that's a grounder. It's Jones again. Is going to have to throw it. Here we go. He gets it to Thatch. That'll end the inning. But Charleston gets another run home. We've completed 3. It is 4-1 Cougars. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball.
We got London on the track. This arm on me means I'm war ready. We ain't come to face defeat. So if we gon' play for keeps. We ain't gon' stop.
Bacon. Good morning, everybody. Nothing like the Jersey Mike's morning prep. The sizzling bacon, the slicing of the tomatoes, the bopping of the fresh lettuce.
Danny, what are you doing up there?
I've been living up here for months.
Got a package from Mr. DeVito?
Oh, my bacon sniffing horn. Oh, smell that bacon. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, now we're talking. Freshly prepped every morning. It's a Jersey Mike's thing, a sub above.
Welcome back to Brooks Field. 4-1. College of Charleston on top here in this championship Sunday. It's a must-win game for them. There you see some of the umbrellas.
That's an obstructed view there, right?
That's an obstructed view. We
got that seat a little cheaper.
It is a little warm out here, but a good start for the Cougars. 4-1. 4 runs, 4 hits. UNCW 1 run, 4 hits, but 2 errors and some mental mistakes. And Marty, this might be a big inning here with Marsh, DiMartino, and Newton coming up for the Seahawks. Maybe to see if they can get something off of Connor Campbell, who's kind of settled in.
Yeah, they need to build some momentum, does UNCW. And for Charleston, right now, you're exactly where you want to be, coming off that early start against Delaware, closing that out, and then jumping out to this 4-1 lead after 3. And you've got a pitcher in Campbell out there, at least in the groove right now.
Marsh, first time up with a single and an RBI. 372 average now. 7 for 12 in this tournament. See if he can get something going for UNCW. 4-1. We're in the top of the 4th. Bouncer, this one hard, but right at Harlan, the second baseman. He'll throw to first, and there's 1 away.
Another ground ball induced by Campbell. Out 4-3.
Here's Alec DiMartino, grounded out to the third baseman, his first time up. So Campbell looked like he might not even make it through the first the way the Seahawks started with 3 straight hits. Got out of that inning. He has really settled down.
You'll remember DiMartino hit into that 5-3 double play that got them out of the inning to start the first inning.
Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Late on the fastball.
On deck, John Newton for UNCW. Inside, bounce that one in, and the count now 1-2.
Campbell's been ahead of a lot of the hitters.
Of course, for Charleston, they would love for this to continue and then be able to bring in their ace reliever at the end. They've got Davis Akins with 11 saves. He's first in the conference. So they've got an ace in the hole. If they can get to him later. 2-2. Both teams have great closers. UNCW has Luke Craig.
The key is to get the bridge to
true.
get to him.
3-2 now on DiMartino. One out here. We're in the top of the fourth, and the Cougars are up 4-1. Campbell set. Full count pitch is on the way. Popped him way up in the air right side. Let's see who's going to chase this possibly down. It'll be nobody. Dropped in an area that the first baseman Mathis couldn't get to. The right fielder Baumhofer couldn't get there. And the second baseman Harlan also was like in the Bermuda Triangle area there.
Well, we mentioned the wind is blowing in, blowing a little bit towards right, and just kept blowing that ball further foul.
So DiMartino will get another shot at it. Campbell so far today, a couple of strikeouts. He has not walked anybody. Has given up the 4 hits.
He's been ahead of a lot of the hitters.
3-2. Outside ball 4. Well, there's his first walk. DiMartino is on. That brings up John Newton, who grounded out to third his first time up. So a chance again for UNCW to see if they can get something going here. Again, the batter is trying to read that electronic device as to what they want to do here.
Charleston gets the left-hander back up in the bullpen.
First pitch to Newton is a strike. Got the outside corner. Nice pitch. 0-1.
That's a nice pitch. Starts out outside and just carries over that outside corner. Can't give up on the pitch.
DiMartino takes his lead at first. Hard hit to the shortstop Wood. It ate him up. He's going to have to throw to first. Throws it high, throws it away. Runner at second will move to third, and Newton is at first. Runners on first and third. That'll be an E6 on the third shortstop, Luke Wood. That ball was hard hit, Marty. It ate him up, but he still, if he had a good throw, would have gotten him.
Another look at it. You're right. Got in front of it. We've seen a couple balls to short, take that short hop, steadied, then you can see the ball just sail. So the first Charleston error of the afternoon. That'll bring up Brock Wills. Runners on the corners.
Struck out his first time, 1 out. He'll throw over to first. UNCW with Newton at first, and again, we've said this throughout the tournament for all teams. When you get a chance, you got runners on with 1 out, you need to take advantage of it and at least get something home.
Fly ball scores the run. Outfield is deep.
Strike there as Wills taking all the way. Brian Art, the catcher, would be next. So the runner on third is DiMartino, and Newton reached first on that throwing error.
Infield back at double play depth. Madden up a couple of steps, almost on the infield grass at third.
Bouncing ball up the middle. Harlan underneath for 1 at second, over to first, not in time, but that will score the run. So it is now 4-2.
Another look at it for you. Backhand, no time for the double play.
So Wills reaches on a fielder's choice. So it's 4-2. Now we have 2 outs for UNCW, and here's Brian Art with the runner at first. Bouncing ball, Harlan, second base. He'll get over there, and he will underhand it nicely to the first baseman to end the inning. UNCW does get 1 run back. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It is 4-2 Charleston. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball. Bottom of the 4th inning, you see the flags out here at Brooks Field. We have a little bit of wind blowing towards right field right now. 4-2 Charleston in this must-win game for them to force a winner-take-all championship game after this one. UNCW trying to wrap up their championship with a win here in Game 1. So it'll be Trace Baker back out on the mound. He'll face Avery Neves, Will Baumhofer, and Cole Mathis. And Marty Neves has been the hitter. A double and a 2-run homer so far for the Cougars.
Yeah, Neves has 3 runs right now, 3 RBIs. Look at the line score. UNCW 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 costly errors, 3 left on base. For Charleston, 4, and 1, 5 left on base. So 1 of the 2 UNCW runs unearned, 2 of the 4 Charleston runs unearned.
And Charleston has scored in every inning. Seahawk pitchers have not had a clean sheet yet. Campbell's had 1 clean inning for Charleston. And here comes Neves. He has just been batting so well. Second had a double, which was his 25th of the year. And that home run, he's 2 for 2, average up to 341 for Avery Neves. That's a leadoff hitter for you right there. 15 homers, 44 RBIs, 25 doubles, 70 hits.
Gets on base, has power when you need it.
Would you like me to continue? He also sells peanuts.
Seahawks shaded a little bit to the right and deep.
That ball thrown outside from Baker, gets away from the catcher, 1-0.
And again, both the home run and the earlier the double hit to that right center field gap.
4-2. Charleston on top. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss at the fastball there, 1-1. Both bullpens are quiet right now. Zane Taylor started for UNCW, just was able to only go 2 innings. Struggled with control. Trace Baker has come in, trying to settle things down. That's a check swing. He went around, 1-2.
Again, for most part, Baker's done his job.
Yeah, I agree.
A little help by the defense. He gets out of that 3rd inning.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and again, as you can imagine, this big crowd, mainly Seahawk fans, making noise, trying to get this first out. Got him. Struck him out. 2nd strikeout.
So there's one of the differences that we're seeing early between Taylor and Baker. Baker's getting that breaking ball over. So Charleston can't just sit on that fastball.
Baumhofer reached on a walk his first time up, was stranded at 3rd. Also flew out to right field, so he'll come up. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. 4-2. Charleston on top. First pitch is low, ball 1. On deck would be Cole Mathis for the Cougars. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off over the stands here. Goes out by the food trucks. Probably got somebody trying to get a hot dog. Count is 1-1. Baumhofer will step back in from the left side. And Trace Baker is set. Here's the pitch. Ball low, 2-1.
Early on, and just over an inning and a third, Charleston's been a little bit late on that Baker fastball.
2-1 pitch. Might have gone there. Nope, did not go with a check swing. 3-1 as he jammed him inside. Third base umpire Greg Wall says no. Again today, since we're in the championship, we have 6 umpires. 4 in the field, and then we have 1 on the left field line and 1 on the right field line. 3-1, ball 4. Well, there's another free pass.
It's the 4th walk yielded by Seahawk pitchers through 4.
So Cole Mathis, 0 for 2. He's flown out to left, and he bounced one back to the pitcher. And now the home plate umpire, I think, is talking to the Seahawk dugout about something. I think they keep questioning some of his calls. He is making a note. I think he gave him a warning, and the crowd's not going to like it. But yeah, he's warned the dugout for UNCW. They have not been happy with the strike zone they've seen. So here's Cole Mathis. We'll keep an eye on that as we move forward. Throw over to first. Thatch had to dig that out of the dirt. Baumhofer, the runner, is 16 of 17, so certainly a threat on the bases. Baker Cox is now throwing. Soft tossing down there for UNCW. That's a strike right there on the outside corner. Nothing to do. Oh, Marty, you got to love crowds at baseball games, don't you? This is what makes it fun. Nothing in 1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Bouncing ball. Jones will throw over to second for 1, over to first. Double play. UNCW turns it, and the inning is over. We've gone through 4. As you watch the double play, nice job by Jones here. He had to range over and then throw this underhanded kind of. Tossed it over. Evans turned it. The inning over. 4-2, Charleston. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball.
This is where everything starts. It's a place of new beginnings, new opportunities, and a new identity. We are the Coastal Athletic Association, and from the beaches to the city streets, we are united to succeed at an elite level. In competition, in our communities, in our lives. This is the tide that lifts us, the fire that burns inside all of us. This is our moment, our new chapter. We are the CAA, and we are united in excellence.
CAA champions are built by commitment, dedication, and courage. CAA champions live on the court, on the pitch, on the track, on the field, and in the pool. CAA champions live on FloSports.
Top of the 5th inning here at beautiful Brooksfield on the campus of UNCW, hosting the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship. Get a big shout out to all the folks here at UNCW for all their hospitality, all the folks from the CAA, and of course our grounds crew. Yeah, I tell you, they have worked hard. And the last couple of days, they've had some late nights because of the rain and the bad weather. And Marty, they have done a heck of a job to get these fields ready to go.
They're just happy they're pulling that versus the tarp, which was earlier.
Yeah, that's a nice hat, isn't it, Marty? I could see you wearing that one.
You know, that was promised. I'm trying to remember who. It wasn't to you. I'm trying to remember who it was.
It wouldn't have been me. I wouldn't have promised you a hat because I'm not getting you anything.
No, it was. They promised it's Taylor because Taylor asked for the hat.
Gotcha. Kevin Jones will lead off, top of the 5th, and Connor Campbell back out. Giving up 2 runs and 4 hits to UNCW. Jones, strike on the outside corner. First time up in the 3rd, he grounded out to shortstop. So 4-2, the Cougars lead. Again, they have to win this game to send us to a winner-take-all game. That's high, 1-1. And again, I believe that left-hander is still throwing down there. Yep, for Charleston. He's been up for a couple of innings now, 2 or 3 innings.
Play Jones straight away in the outfield, up a couple steps and right.
That's high, 2-1. Seahawks would love to get Jones on to lead off the inning again. That would be speed on the bases. Top of the order. On deck, Jack Kroon. 2-1. Big cut there, and it's 2-2. Jones does have 3 homers this year at the bottom of the lineup, 33 RBIs. He started off this year with his defense has always been solid. He was struggling at the plate, but middle of the season it started clicking for him. He's been a solid performer. Just missed outside there, and the count is full at 3-2 to Kevin Jones. Connor Campbell ready. And the pitch. Fouls it off right side. We'll do it again.
Through 4 innings, Campbell had thrown 54 pitches, 37 strikes. So he's been efficient.
Yeah, he's done a nice job for them.
Yeah, if you told them he'd give you at least 5, Charleston would take it.
Ball 4. Well, UNCW gets the leadoff runner on. That'll be the first time in this game. Jones at first, and that brings up Jack Kroon. Now Charleston, let's see. Yep, Chad Holbrook might make the move here. They have had, I believe this has been Hayden Thomas throwing for a while. Let's keep an eye on this before we decide if we'll take a break here, if he makes the move. So Jones at first, nobody out. We're in the top of the 5th. Slow walk out from the coach of the year in the CAA, Chad Holbrook. He'll talk for a little bit, maybe make the umpires go out and say something. Here he comes. Brian Marine now will head out.
Bullpen looks like it's all warmed up. They're just standing to see if they get the signal.
Thomas is ready. And we will, as of yet, still not get the signal. Well, they're waiting. Nope, he's going to stick with them. All righty. Maybe he just wanted the umpire to come out, find out where they were having dinner later on. As you said, I mean, Campbell's been effective. He's been around the strike zone.
And he's got the lefty on lefty matchup.
Yeah.
And one thing Campbell's done is induced a lot of ground balls. So Charleston looking for a double play opportunity here. Again, Seahawks lead runner on.
Jack Kroon 1 for 2, 295 average. Nobody out, top of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Takes it to left field and out of play. And the count is 0-1. Aiden Evans on deck. Then the Seahawks would get to the meat of the lineup in Thatch and Marsh. And nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. Charleston is on top 4-2. That ball hit hard, bounces away from Trotter Harlan, gets into center field. That is going to put runners on 1st and 3rd for UNCW. That is a base hit for Jack Kroon. That was a hard hit ball. And the Seahawks have something cooking here, and now that's it. We're going to get the bullpen move, so we'll take a break. Top of the 5th, UNCW has runners on the corners, nobody out, and we'll have a new pitcher coming in for the Cougars. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball. Welcome back. We're going to have a new pitcher. Hayden Thomas is going to come in to replace Connor Campbell, who did a nice job today, Marty. There's a look. He went what's that, 63 pitches?
63 pitches, 42 of which were strikes. Of course, his line not quite complete as he's responsible for both runners on base. But, you know, the ball go back, and he gets in scoring position with less than 2 outs. 4-3 game.
So 1 out. Here's Tanner Thatch, singled and flew out to right. Chance with a base hit to tie this game up. Kroom at second. That pitch way outside from Thomas, and the count is 1-0. Co-player of the year in the conference. This is the kind of moments you want to step up. Tanner Thatch has done it all year long for UNCW. Hayden Thomas set with the pitch. Oh, nice pitch there outside. Got him to swing. 1-1. So the Seahawks, after falling behind 4-1, have now closed to within 4-3, and they've got a chance to get even more here. Oh, nice pitch there. That wasn't much of a swing from Tanner Thatch. Inside, 1-2.
A couple of soft breaking balls, looking for speed way out in front of it. Heading the count.
Well, now he's got him. Hayden Thomas seems to have a Thatch fooled here. Let's see. Kroom again stands at second. 1-2. The pitch. That one he almost timed and fouled it off. 1-2. Look at that ball runner. He had to go all the way out to the field. Nice job. That's some speed right there. It's 4-3 Charleston. High. 2-2, and the catcher Dylan Johnson threatened to throw that one down to second, and Kroom had to run back.
So after getting ahead with a couple of breaking balls, they tried to sneak a high fastball past him.
2-2. Outside now, full count. You've got Trevor Marsh on deck for UNCW, who's been swinging the hot bat.
You get the feeling they don't want to challenge Thatch. He's lay off that breaking pitch.
You can hear the crowd really into it. Full count pitch with 1 out. Ball 4, he walked him. And here comes Trevor Marsh.
And boy, that's a disciplined at bat for Thatch. He goes after a couple breaking balls away early, lays off a couple borderline pitches, and now another slow walk out. As we'll have a conversation before Marsh comes to the plate. He singled his first time out and grounded out 4-3 his second time out.
Well, now this is just the pitching coach. This is Will Dorton, 6th season. Actually played at the College of Charleston. He's just coming out. They're not taking Thomas out. He wants to talk to him.
Exactly.
I believe I heard they did have number 12 in the bullpen. Alex Lyon is throwing for the Cougars.
There you go. He's observing more than anything.
Look at our bullpen camera there for you, Marty.
I'll tell you.
We got cameras everywhere.
We do. Fortunately, none on you.
38 on the left, so that's Emmett Bice who's also throwing. He just pitched in this last game against Delaware. So it's 4-3, 1 out. UNCW has a run home, runners on first and second, and Trevor Marsh for the Seahawks. He's been the hottest hitter in this tournament. See what he can do against Hayden Thomas. The pitch. Takes it to left field. The left fielder Neves moving over into foul territory. Can't get to it. Boy, he gave it everything he had.
Well, he is so far pulled to left center. He had a mile to run for that ball. If he's playing straightaway left field, he probably has time to get over there.
Yeah, mark that down here in case Marsh now comes through with a hit. As you mentioned, Neves not where you normally would see the left fielder. And he gave it everything he had, but he couldn't get to it. So 0-1.
Not only that, he's deep. He's a step from the track.
Strike here, so nice job by Hayden Thomas to get ahead of Marsh. 0-2.
So they're pitching him away. Needs to take that outside pitch to left.
Jack Kroom at second, Thatch at first. The pitch, fouls it off, stays alive. 4-3 game. We're in the top of the 5th. Championship Sunday.
Everything's been away, away, away. Needs to guard against that late breaking ball inside.
On deck, Alec DiMartino for the Seahawks. Thomas ready. Here's the pitch. He came inside. Marsh takes it to right center field. Going back to the wall and making the catch on the wall is Sorrentino. The runners will tag. Everybody will move up. Oh, Trevor Marsh just missed that one. And what a nice job by Sorrentino. He tracked that the whole way.
So that's about 370 into the gap, and that went 369. Another look for you here. Looked like it had a chance possibly off the bat. Good job finding the wall, tracing the ball.
Oh, man. Well, we're going to get another change here because it's a right-hander. Chad Holbrook's going to switch out again here. We've got another break in the action. Runners for UNCW at second and third. 2 outs. We're in the top of the fifth, 4-3. Charleston will get a new pitcher. So we'll take a break. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball. Welcome back. So we're going to go righty on righty here. Chad Holbrook wanted to make the change, and it is Alex Lyon, number 12. He is a sophomore from Columbia. 3.44 ERA, 4-2 record, 28th appearance, 49 2/3 innings, 52 hits, 21 runs, 19 earned, 7 walks, 24 strikeouts. He does have 3 saves on the season, and Marty, right now for Coach Holbrook, he's playing percentages here, going righty on righty with DiMartino.
Sidewinder, pick up the ball from the third base area. Pretty good breaking ball. Meanwhile, DiMartino goes over the UNCW bench and gets the scouting report.
So the Seahawks have scored a run here in this inning. It all started with the walk to Kevin Jones. Jack Krug came up with a base hit off the glove of Harlan. And then you had Aiden Evans with the sacrifice fly to score a run.
There's another look at it for you. Earlier run on the tag.
And now we're ready to see what happens here. Second and third for UNCW. 2 outs. DiMartino with a chance. Off speed, missed it. 1-0.
Sometimes with the sidewinder like this, that outside pitch can be a challenge for the catcher, as it's going to naturally keep going away. Got to guard against the pass ball, wild pitch.
Inside, that hit him.
Or the hit batsman.
DiMartino is on. The bases are loaded. That'll bring up John Newton for UNCW.
DiMartino never moved. He said, free base. Look at it right here. Yeah, we're loaded.
9 hit batters. At times he's been hit by a pitch for DiMartino. Well, mark this moment down in the game. We've got bases loaded for UNCW, top of the fifth. They trail 4-3, and John Newton, who is grounded out and reached on an error. A big moment for this young man, and a big moment for Lyon. He throws strike on the first pitch. Now, of course, the Charleston fans will start making some noise.
He's hit the ball hard to the left side twice, once to third. Then that error by the shortstop.
Fouls that one off, and boy, Lyon is in good position here. He's ahead of Newton, 0-2. 2 outs, bases loaded for UNCW. They've scored a run. They trail 4-3. We're in the top of the fifth inning. It was 4-1.
Play Newton shallow to right.
The pitch. Oh, just got a hold of that one and fouled it off, and will stay 0-2. Yeah, Marty, the way I wouldn't be surprised he tries to float that one, and he'll try to just keep going outside, see if he'll swing at it here.
Yeah, it's not overpowering. Good movement on the ball, though.
Nothing into the count. Yeah, he got him. Oh, what a big pitch from Alex Lyon to strike out John Newton. and leave the bases loaded. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Charleston leads it 4-3. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball. Bottom of the 5th inning. Boy, what a way to finish this inning off for Alex Lyon.
Come out of the plate, come out of the pen, good movement on the ball. You know, that pitch is hard to pull. You almost got to take that up the middle, you know, because if you pull it, you're going to get a ground ball to the left side. But Charleston survives the scare with only 1 run. They maintain the lead. It's now 4-3 as we go to the home 5th.
Seahawks only had 1 hit in that inning, but they did score a run. Now it's up to Trace Baker again to come out and try to put another 0 on the scorecard, but it's going to be tough. He'll face Sing Sank, Madden, and Harlan for the Cougars. Trace Baker on a relief of Zane Taylor. This will be his 3rd inning, correct, Marty?
Yes, and let's not, you know, overlook what he's done. He's really settled things down. Give Randy Hood some solid innings here in the middle of the contest. Now they're within 1.
First pitch is a strike to Sing Sang. Again, we mentioned he is a power guy, 18 homers on the season for the College of Charleston. First team all conference. Of course, they've got a lot of those players. Mathis, Neebs, Sing Sang, Aiken. Bouncing ball. This is going to be a tough play. Kroom's going to charge from 3rd, and he's not going to be able to make the play. It's going to be scored a base hit for Sing Sang. Well, there was no way that the shortstop Jones would have made that play, so that's why Kroom had to come across, Marty.
Another look for you behind the plate. You'll see here he realizes he's got to make the bare-handed play. Fumbles it a little bit into the glove. Charleston with their leadoff man on.
Madden has an RBI sacrifice fly, and he's had a single. So 1 on, nobody out. Sing Sang stands at first. The Cougars would like to respond with some runs of their own here after their 4-1 lead has dropped to 4-3.
Charleston's 5th hit of the game.
First pitch is high with the fastball. 1-0 from Baker. The crowd has really filled in out here after the start of the game, as you would expect with the home team playing. Fouls that one back over the press box, and the count is 1-1. Jim Whitmire, Marty Fuhrer, our entire crew, glad to have you with us. Shout out to our other 2 broadcasters who have helped us during this tournament, Taylor Durham, Alex Riley. Appreciate all their hard work too. Marty and I will take you the rest of the way, be it 1 or 2 games here. Throw over to first, and the runner back.
You wouldn't think they'd be running with Madden at plate right now. Madden and Harlan and Wood scheduled to hit.
1-1 pitch coming from Trace Baker. Took it way up in the air. Let's see, it's in the infield. This is Kroom. He's calling for it, and he'll make the catch. 1 away. Got underneath that one. 1 out. Here's Trotter Harlan. He's walked and struck out. This young man put on a defensive show in the game against Delaware, the elimination game. We have had in this whole tournament, Marty, and I know you've been quite a few games. We've had some really great defensive plays by some of these teams.
Did Harlan go up the ladder or
yes,
what
I know,
for that
did.
play against Delaware? And that's when the game was still in jeopardy.
First pitch to him is a strike on the outside corner. Yeah, Trace Baker has really settled things down for UNCW on the mound.
Wind starting to really pick up, blowing in a little bit towards right.
0-1 throw over again, and the runner is back. Luke Wood on deck for the Cougars. Bottom of the 5th. Again, if Charleston holds on and wins this game, we will have a winner-take-all game after it. If UNCW comes back, they would win the championship. Swing and a miss there. 0-2, and again, that'll get the crowd making some noise here.
So Baker's done a good job getting that breaking ball over for strike one. That just sets up that fastball. Now at 0-2. He's got a lot of choices.
Runner at first. Takes a small lead. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounder to Jones. Could be 2. Underhand to Evans for 1. Over to first. Double play. That'll end the inning. Boy, Trace Baker has settled it down for UNCW on the mound. We've completed 5. It is 4-3 Charleston. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball.
Bacon. Good morning, everybody. Nothing like the Jersey Mike's morning prep. The sizzling bacon, the slicing of the tomatoes, the bopping of the fresh lettuce.
Danny, what are you doing up there?
I've been living up here for months.
Got a package from Mr. DeVito?
Oh, my bacon sniffing horn. Oh, smell that bacon. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, now we're talking. Freshly prepped every morning. It's a Jersey Mike's thing, a sub above.
Well, we go to the top of the 6th inning, 4-3. Charleston on top of UNCW. There have been some mistakes in this game. There you see one early from Kevin Jones that gave the Cougars a chance. And then this error from Aiden Evans. That just went right underneath his glove. And it's been both ways, as Luke Wood struggled with this one, Marty, and had a bad throw.
Yeah, Jim, when you look at it, 7 total runs, 3 of which are unearned. Campbell's line is now complete, by the way. 4 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned.
Here's the final.
And there's the big double play here to close out the inning. Thomas, 2/3 of an inning, 1 walk, no hits, no runs. So this is Lyon, second batter, but boy, big strikeout.
Top of the 6th, it'll be Brock Wills, Brian Hart, Kevin Jones for UNCW, 4-3.
To close that 5th.
First pitch outside, ball 1 to Wills.
And if you're UNCW, this guy's not going to overpower you right now.
Takes this one to center field. That's dropping, and they will not get there. That's going to bounce in front of Sorrentino. That is a base hit for Brock Wills for UNCW. Runner on to lead off the inning, and Brian Hart will step up.
So that's almost what you have to do. You've just got to serve that ball in play. If you try to pull that ball, especially as a right-hander, that's just going to be ground ball to the shortstop. Another look at it here. Outside, just get the bat headed on the ball, serve it into short left center, leadoff runner on.
Hart's got 4 sacrifices on the year. Let's see what they do here with the runner on. He is looking to bunt, and he will lay it down foul. Foul at home plate. Catcher's looking down at the umpire like maybe he thought it was fair. But the home plate umpire, Brian Marine, said no, foul ball. So the count is 0-1. Trying to move that tying run over to second.
But if nothing else, it brings the third baseman in a little bit, makes him think bunt. With the runner being held at first. You've got a lot of green grass on that side.
Again, shows the bunt. Nicely done. It'll be the pitcher. Lyon will throw to first. That'll get it done. Nice job by Arndt. So they move the runner over to second. Sacrifice bunt.
Another look at it. Good job getting the bat out in front of the ball, in front of the plate, secured it on the ground, advanced your runner.
Kevin Jones grounded out to the shortstop, walked and scored in the 5th. Base hit here could have Wills coming home. 4-3, Charleston on top. First pitch, boy. Nice pitch coming in from Lyon. Third pitcher of the day for Charleston. They started with Campbell, then they went to Hayden Thomas.
And with the second baseman holding the runner on, big hole on that right-hand side.
Here's the pitch. Foul tip. That into the glove, and the count is 0-2 now on Jones. Jack Kroom is on deck. He's had a couple of hits his last 2 times up. Seahawks again with an opportunity. They've got a runner in scoring position. Last inning, they stranded the bases loaded. There's the pitch. Takes it to left field, Jones, and Neves was moving one direction. Now he turns, and he'll make the catch, and he'll throw that in, and the runner will stay at second base, and there are 2 outs.
So that'll bring up Kroom. He flew out to left his first time up and singled in the 3rd, singled in the 5th. 2 out, runner in scoring position. Seahawks have not been that effective with 2 outs and runners in scoring position so far this afternoon.
So Kroom will step in. Lyon again ready. First pitch. That's a strike. 0-1, gets ahead of the hitter.
Again, he's not going to overpower you. You don't want to try to crush the ball. Just put it in play. Get the bat head out front.
Very deliberate. Oh, man. He just way in front of that one. 0-2. So, again, Lyon has control of this at-bat. Up 0-2 on Jack Kroom. And the pitch coming. Outside, 1-2. He is a very deliberate pitcher, Alex Lyon. Takes his time. Wills at second, trying to dance a little bit, try to get his attention, throw him off. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off, left side, out of play. That'll get into the stands. Oh, got a nice umbrella down there, 1-2. A lot of umbrellas today. Again, it's been mid to upper 80s here in Wilmington with the heat index over 90.
Good job by Kroom fighting off that pitch.
He got him to fly this one up in the air to Neves in left, and he'll come and make the catch. Nice job again by Alex Lyon to get out of it. The Seahawks will strand another runner. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is 4-3 Charleston. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball. Bottom of the 6th inning, Marty. A couple of relatives of yours here in the stands. These gentlemen.
The guy back there in the CAA shirt.
These guys are amazing fans. They really are supporting the UNCW. They come to all the basketball, baseball games, and they will do this head shake for the entire half inning until we get the inning underway. This is unbelievable. Could you do that? First of all, you don't have enough hair.
Second of all, I wouldn't want to do it.
Oh, my. Nice job by those guys. It fires up the fans. Big crowd here. We appreciate everyone coming out. Championship Sunday. 4-3. Hear the crowd give them a nice round of applause. 4-3 Charleston on top here as we go to the bottom of the 6th. If they can hold on and win this one, we'll have a winner-take-all game right after it. Luke Wood, Dylan Johnson, Tyler Sorrentino will face Trace Baker, who's back out again for UNCW. Baker has, as we said last inning, settled it down for the Seahawks after Taylor struggled in 2 innings. Inside, ball 1. Wood so far today reached on a fielder's choice and singled. He had a couple of home runs in their last game against Delaware. Big swing there and a miss. 1-1.
That's Baker's 41st pitch. 28 have been strikes.
He has been really effective. Both teams' relievers have done the job. Lyon has been really good for Charleston. He's done a nice job, stranding 4 runners since he's come in. 1-1. Bouncing ball foul, third base line. That time the third base coach for Charleston, who the other day got razzed by his own team because he didn't want to make a play, did this time. Count now 1-2, and again you hear the crowd trying to help Trace Baker here to get this out. Great atmosphere out here in Wilmington.
Setting up away.
Bouncing ball, this will be Aiden Evans heading towards second, throws to first, and Tanner Thatch makes the play. 1 away. That'll bring up Dylan Johnson. Grounded out to the shortstop and reached on an error from Evans. So 1 away, and now we do have some action in the Seahawk bullpen. There's a lefty, and it looks like a righty are going to start throwing. 1 from each side.
So this is Baker's 4th inning in relief. 3 of the 4 innings he's now gotten the leadoff batter out. Really kind of sets up the rest of the inning for you.
Bouncer again to Evans. He'll make the play again. 2 away. Well, Randy Hood would like to see Baker finish this inning again as quick as possible.
I'll tell you what, with only 47 pitches right now through 4, might be able to squeeze a 5th inning out of him if he can get the batter here.
So 2 away, and here's Tyler Sorrentino. He's walked and grounded out to short. 4-3 Cougars, bottom of the 6th. First pitch from Baker. So that's a ball low. So Cody Benton, the righty, and Baker Cox, the lefty, are throwing in the bullpen for UNCW.
Nobody up in the Charleston bullpen, so we expect Lyon to come out in the 7th.
Nice pitch there from Trace Baker. 1-1. That's low. 2-1. Two balls and a strike with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch. Bouncing ball. Kroom at third. Throws to first. It is a 1-2-3 inning for Trace Baker. This is the longest he has pitched, and boy, has he been effective. 4-3 Charleston. We go to the 7th. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball.
What does 50 cents back on every purchase mean to you? Free lunch Friday? That gadget you've been eyeing? A night out with the fellas? With your Primus Perks checking account, you get 50 cents back with every purchase using your debit card and 0 ATM, overdraft, or annual fees. With this completely free account, you can watch the money roll in with every swipe and find the freedom to go further with your cash. Treat yourself to a little something extra on us. Primus, the bank that gets it right.
Jersey Mike's freshly slices it right in front of you. The authentic Jersey way. You can't fake that. And look, you can fake a lot of stuff these days. You can fake my outfit, but you can't fake freshly sliced turkey. You can fake these haunches, but you can't fake freshly sizzled bacon. Nay, you just can't fake a freshly sliced Jersey sub. It's nice to be back in my real body. Number 13, please. Made the authentic Jersey way since 1956. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
We go to the top of the 7th inning. There's a happy young fan enjoying themselves out here today. Thank goodness he's got the hat on, man. I hope he's got SPF. It is 4-3 Charleston. Top of the 7th. Both of these teams, their relief corps, are doing the job. And now for UNCW, it'll be Evans, Thatch, and Marsh against Alex Lyon, who Marty has come in and stranded 4 Seahawk runners. He came in with the bases loaded, struck out a batter.
Yeah, he's just kept the batters off balance.
Strike to Evans. He has had a single, struck out, and then an RBI sacrifice fly.
He's not going to overpower you, but he keeps you off balance, puts it in play.
Hit to the right side. That's going to go out of play. Oh, I thought for a second the ball runner looked like he was going to try to make the play, but he decided against it.
And conversely, on the other side, Baker, of his 13 outs, 9 have been ground balls, so he's gotten the job done there.
0-2 to Evans. This is going to go into left center field. Base hit. Aiden Evans, his second hit. Seahawks again have the lead runner on for the 3rd inning in a row, and here comes the big bats. Tanner Thatch. Single, fly out, and a walk.
So you only have so many opportunities. Seahawks here in the 7th get that leadoff man on, and now you're looking at 3, 4, and 5. This is the opportunity UNCW's been looking for. Outfield deep, swung to right.
Alex Lyon set, first pitch to Thatch inside. Going to get that a strike. Got the inside corner, 0-1. Trevor Marsh on deck, then it would be DiMartino. The tying run is at first, nobody out. We're in the top of the 7th. Lyon set in the pitch. Missed that one. It's a foul off from Thatch, but again, Lyon, Marty, getting ahead of the hitters.
Gets ahead of the hitters. Really keeps them from squaring up on the ball. Just needs to put it in play. Easy swing.
0-2. Yeah, big moment here for this game. Fouls that one off. Left side. That was hit hard. Goes out of play, and the count remains 0-2.
Any ball down that left field line, he'll stand at 3rd.
Yeah, if he puts one down the left field line, Evans is coming all the way home from first. 0-2. Off speed and just missed outside. 1-2. Now, the last time he was up, we saw this with Thatch. He got behind 0-2, and then he ended up walking. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Ooh, just timed that swing. 1-2. Lyon was hoping he got him on that one. Trevor Marsh on deck for the Seahawks. They trail by 1. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. And he hits it to left field. That's going to go to the wall, and we might have a tie game. Evans is on his horse. He'll round. Now they're going to hold him up at 3rd. Nice job by Avery Neves to get over there as quick as he did. Tanner Thatch with a double at 2nd and 3rd with nobody out.
So again, with the outfield swung way over to left field, that ball's going to drop in easily. Seahawks want to make sure they don't get the first out at the plate, so they hold the runners up. But now you've got 2nd and 3rd and Marsh, but not before a walk to the mound.
Yeah, I think we might get a pitching change here. Chad Holbrook, well, he hasn't made the sign yet, as I believe it's a right-hander who's been throwing.
But you know one thing right now, I mean,
they just made the sign, Marty, so let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get your thoughts. 4-3, Charleston on top of the 7th inning. 2 on for UNCW. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball. Top of the 7th. Well, Chad Holbrook says, let's bring in the ace reliever. Davis Aiken, the junior, 11 saves, first in the conference. He will come in to try to quell this. On the year, this will be his 30th appearance. 30 innings, 22 hits, 15 runs, 14 earned, 8 walks, and 20 strikeouts. Has an ERA of 4.20, but again, Marty, 11 saves. This young man is the guy they go to when they want to try to finish off a game, and UNCW's got something going. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. Trevor Marsh is up, and now Marty's thought.
So, I mean, good move because you're looking for a strikeout. And Lyon has done a great job. The sophomore, Alex, is not a strikeout pitcher. So what you're hoping for is obviously a strikeout and then a way to get out of this inning. Seahawks have the tying run on third, lead run on second, 7th inning, 4-3 ball game. And again, the heart of the order right now. But again, a great disciplined at bat by Thatch. We saw him work the walk last time, falls down 0-2 this time, fouls off a couple of pitches he doesn't want to handle, and then just serves that ball into left field, and the Seahawks are set up.
You know, we've talked about it, you and I, before. I know talked about it with Alex Riley, too, about Tanner Thatch. You know, a lot of times you get a big hitter, and all they do is either hit home runs or they strike out. He actually has it all with his arsenal. So here's a chance for Trevor Marsh. One single today, runners on second and third, nobody out, and he'll face Davis Aiken. First pitch, big swing. 0-1.
Infield back, they're conceding the tying run to avoid the big inning.
Marsh, 86 hits on the year, 14 homers, 46 RBI.
Just needs to put the ball in play.
That's low, 1-1 to count. So Charleston had a 4-1 lead. The Seahawks have closed it to 4-3, and now they are threatening to either tie it or take the lead here in the top of the 7th. Runners on second and third and nobody out. Davis Aiken set the pitch. Ball 2. And as you can hear, this crowd are really into it now. On deck is Alec DiMartino for the Seahawks, but right now all eyes on Trevor Marsh. 2-1. A big swing again, and he jammed him. Nice pitch, 2-2. As you said, Marty, Seahawks just want Marsh to make contact here. Don't want a strikeout, but Aiken, if he could get a strikeout, it'd be huge right here.
That's what Aiken's looking for.
2-2. Ball 3, full count.
Now, if you're Marsh, you want to at least put the ball in play, get the bat on anything close.
And again, the crowd will make some noise. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runners on second and third, top of the 7th. The pitch. Bouncing ball, base hit to right field. That will score 2 at least. Here's Stats. They're going to throw home, and they will cut it off. And UNCW has taken a 5-4 lead.
Took the ball up the middle, got a low pitch center in, drove it up through. Good jump off the second base and look for it here. Got the low ball right back up the middle. Thatch with a good lead and jump off the second.
Alec DiMartino now will come up. Runner on first. Still nobody out here in the top of the 7th. You can hear this crowd. Strike call. I will say this. If UNCW holds and wins this game, this first one, you got to believe Trevor Marsh is the most outstanding player of this tournament.
Without a doubt.
He has been on fire for UNCW. That's fouled back, 1-1. And now this kind of changes things for UNCW because you start to think about Luke Craig, their ace reliever.
And you wonder if Baker comes out and tries to give him one more inning in the 7th.
Craig will easily go 2 innings for UNCW.
0-2.
That's high, 1-2. John Newton on deck. So far today, DiMartino has grounded to third. He's walked and scored a run, and he was hit by a pitch his last time up. 5-4 UNCW, top of the 7th. That's inside, 2-2. Again for Charleston. Had to roll the dice here and bring in Aiken because they've got to win this game to send it to a winner-take-all game. They couldn't wait on him. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Strike 3 called. Oh, DiMartino better be careful. And here comes Randy Hood. And the umpire is telling Coach Hood to get back in the dugout. He's already warned the dugout earlier.
Well, what he's doing, here's what Randy's doing. He's going out to his batter and saying, get in the dugout. At the same time, he's talking to the umpire.
Yeah, boy, DiMartino, that came close where he could have been. He could have been tossed.
That was borderline low. Wasn't looking for the fastball.
Yeah, you can't put on that kind of an emotional show though, because the umpire will toss you. John Newton now with one out. Yeah, I like what you said, because that's what Coach Hood was saying to the umpire when he came out. He said, I'm trying to get my batter. That ball is outside. That's a big strikeout for Davis Aiken. So one away, 5-4 UNCW. Newton, who struck out with the bases loaded his last time up, would like to make up for that.
Marsh has some speed. Let's see how aggressive they might play this.
The pitch. That's a strike. 1-1. On deck is Brock Wills. So UNCW in this inning, single, double, single to get 2 runs home, and they now lead it 5-4 after they trailed 4-1. Here's the pitch. Hits that one to right field and out of play, right side, I should say, and the count is 1-2.
Charleston a single run in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third. Seahawks 1 in the first, single runs in the fourth and fifth, 2 so far here in the top of the 7th.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Aiken set the pitch. Little bloop to the second baseman, Harlan. He'll make the catch, and they're 2 away. That'll bring up Brock Wills. So nice job here by Aiken to settle it down after he gave up the single to Marsh. Strikes out DiMartino, and then a little pop-up from Newton. So here's Brock Wills. He's had 1 hit today. You mentioned Marsh with the speed. Let's see with 2 outs if they try to possibly move him. See if they can get him in scoring position. That'll be something to watch.
Wills also has an RBI on that fielder's choice.
First pitch. Takes it to left center field. He hit that well. Sorrentino goes back, and he'll make the catch at the warning track. Brock Wills, he's saying, I just missed that one. Watch here, Marty, this is the big hit so far. Trevor Marsh, 2-run RBI single. It is time to stretch. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 5-4 UNCW. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball. Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. That top of the 7th big for UNCW. Evans with the leadoff single. Thatch with the double. Put him on second and third, Marty. And then right now the big play of the game would be this base hit coming up from Trevor Marsh. And there it is.
Just went with the pitch.
Marty was just saying, and I think he brought up a great point as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Again, it's 5-4. This game is not over. You got Neves, Baumhofer, and Mathis coming up. Trace Baker, who came in in the 3rd inning and has pitched. This is the longest stint he's had. And you said it. If UNCW holds on, they can't have done it without this young man.
Yeah, he has been more than just the bridge. He put the fire out, and if you remember, he could have gotten out of the inning where they scored the 4th run.
Very true, very true.
He got the ground ball, but now 7th inning.
Well, here's the setup for UNCW and Coach Hood. He'd like to see Baker get through this inning, and then you would probably for sure see, I would think, Luke Craig in the 8th and 9th. So here's Baker against Neves. He is 2 for 3. And this one fouled off. He doubled, and he hit a 2-run homer. in the second inning.
Neves has 2 of the 5 hits. He's accounted for 3 of the 4 runs.
0-1 to count from Baker. Here's the pitch. He takes that one to the area near the bullpen of the Seahawks. That's out of play. And the count 0-2.
He's still late on the fastball. You know, this is the interesting time of the tournament. Sometimes your batters are a little fatigued. They've played a lot of baseball. Who tires first, the guy on the mound or the batter at the plate?
0-2, hits it to right center field. Seahawks on their horse. It'll be DiMartino will get over. He'll make the catch. There's 1 away. That's a big out to get Neves.
And all his balls, the double, the home run, all to right center. This time the wind blows a little bit towards right. Didn't get enough of it. That's a big first out.
Here's Baumhofer. He's been on base twice. Cody Benton is throwing for UNCW, the right-hander in the bullpen. Boy, they'd love Baker to get through this inning, though, if he could. Again, this is the longest he has pitched for UNCW. What a job by this young man. There's a strike.
He's pounded this strike zone. Look at the number of batters he started at 0-1.
This reminds us of the other night when UNCW beat Delaware and Case Stroop did this in relief. 8 up innings and did the job for the Seahawks. 0-1. Grounding to the shortstop, Jones. He'll take his time, throw it out, 2 away.
Jim, remember at the top of the broadcast, we talked about you look up and down the lineup and you say, key player, key player, key player. But there's always that one guy that steps up.
Yeah, that you
from
don't
maybe
expect.
Exactly. That, you know, maybe not be a role player, but not your marquee guy that can be the difference. And right now it's Baker.
Charleston certainly has some of these hitters that could certainly step up and cause problems still. Here's Cole Mathis. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th, 5-4 Seahawks. That's outside, ball 1. Baker he just looks so confident out there too, Marty. You can tell he feels like he's throwing what he wants to when he wants to.
He's smooth, he's in rhythm. And he's still got a lot of life on that fastball.
1-0 pitch. That's a strike, 1-1. Again, we'll have Marty out on the field if this game is the final game. He'll talk to the winning coach and most outstanding player of the tournament. If Charleston wins this and we go to a winner-take-all game, we'll send Marty out after that one. 1-1. That's a strike on the outside corner, 1-2. And again, the fans will stand here at Brooks Field.
And it's funny, that's the pitch that they were yelling for early in Baker's appearance in the 3rd inning. They got the call here in the 7th.
1-2, the pitch, grounder to Jones, shortstop to first. Baker has gone 1, 2, 3, and he is pumped coming off. We go to the 8th. It is 5-4 UNCW. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball. Top of the 8th inning, the CAA Baseball Championship is brought to you by Primus. Stop using a bank that's stuck in the 1990s. Welcome to banking as it should be. Visit primusbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC. And by Ticket Smarter, the official ticket resale partner of the CAA. Think smarter, think Ticket Smarter. Top of the 8th inning. We got another military flyover here as the Seahawks will come to bat. It'll be Brian Hart, Kevin Jones, Jack Kroom, Davis Aiken back out for Charleston. His job right now is to not give up another run and hold it at 5-4. Trace Baker, unbelievable performance on the mound for UNCW. He's got 5 innings. Aiken set. Here's the first pitch. Oh, he hit Arndt. Seahawks again get the lead runner on.
So now you've got Jones with speed. You'd expect him to try to lay it down. Another look at it for you here.
Shortstop number 10, Kevin.
Just grazes the uniform.
Kevin Jones.
The way this game's playing out, a run here you just feel would be huge for the Seahawks. Charleston has been scoreless since that single run in the third.
Third baseman Madden comes in on the grass. There is the bunt shown. He'll pull it back, but it's a strike. 0-1.
So now you got the defense moving. You make the decision, do you let him try to put the ball in play?
Jones ready again, shows bunt. Oh, he popped it up. It's going to drop in fair territory and then roll foul. Man, 0-2, so that'll take the bunt off.
So that was all of a sudden, if you're UNCW, you want that ball to hit the ground and not be caught. And then if you're Charleston, conversely, now you want the ball to roll in foul territory. Ahead of the count, 0-2.
So 0-2 now with Arndt at first. He was hit by a pitch. Top of the 8th, 5-4 UNCW. Aiken set. Here's the pitch. Oh, he hit him in the head. Hit him in the helmet. The umpire's going to make sure that Jones is okay. First and second. Woo. You could hear that one up here. But that'll, Marty, take a look at this one.
You can see here, pitch just gets away from him. Was able to pull back just at the last second.
Now, of course, normally even with a helmet on, they're going to have to, well, they take a look at him. Jones says he's okay. Pitching coach for Charleston wants to come out and talk to Aiken.
This is just
He's
to
got
settle
to
him down.
In. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 2 hit by pitches. So now you've got Kroom up. Conversation again to just settle it down. Kroom, the left-handed batter.
So Charleston now with 2 right-handers. Marty, there's a look at the bullpen cam. See if we get the numbers. 38 and 32 for Charleston. Brooks and Bice. Bice we saw earlier today. He pitched against Delaware. Did a nice job. Well,
So, yeah, when you say today, you don't mean this today. It was last night into today.
I know, but he finished it today.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was
I'm a fan's just, tuning in saying he can't come back in.
That was that 18-hour game.
that was the brunch game.
Yeah, brunch at Brooks.
Big moment here.
All right, Jack Kroom has a couple of hits.
His job is to move, at worst case scenario, move the runners.
Again, Madden plays up at third. The pitch from Aiken. Pulls it back, and that's a strike. So first baseman will charge. That'll be Mathis. So that means Harlan will move to first to cover.
But on the other side, if you're going to lay it down, you put it down third because you want the third baseman to field it. He does.
That's what he does. This is going to be a tough play for the pitcher, Aiken. He's going to get him at first, and they might challenge this. I think they will. They're going to call him out at first, but UNCW is going to use their challenge here.
And that's a good challenge because it does one of 2 things. It's bang, bang, you might get the call. But if nothing else, it now gives you a chance to talk to your batter,
sure,
set the stage here right now. The umpires all, 5 of the 6. The one guy's not invited.
One guy's not invited to the party. Here you go,
Here's
Marty.
another
Take
look
a look.
at it.
See what
First
you
of
think.
all, great job laying the ball down off the plate. Make the pitcher field it.
It's close. As always.
But it's worth it.
I mean, hardly anything has been overturned on replay. The call at first was out. Again, that looks close. But, yeah, as you said, that was perfectly done by Kroom. It does move the runners over to second and third. And I got to say, nice play, too, by Davis Aiken to get off the mound. He had to move quick on that, the pitcher for Charleston.
So if it stands, that will be a sacrifice. 1-4.
Got to get your numbers right, Marty. We got people keeping scorebooks.
And that'll bring up Evans.
So that'll bring, the umpires will go to the back and again go under the hood, as Marty said. One umpire not invited to the party. He was left out as they all chatted.
The wind, by the way, is picked up. It's blowing in, kicking the ball a little bit to right field as well. Now you've got your strikeout pitcher out there right now. This is where you need the strikeout because
I
a
agree,
fly
100%.
ball is going to score the run more than likely. You've got to play the infield up.
Yeah, they can't allow this. They're going to have to play the infield in. Yeah, because they don't want to go down, as you said, going down 2 might feel like you're down 6 in this game. And again, UNCW has got their ace reliever, Luke Craig. He's not throwing it all. You've got Baker has completed 5 innings. That's the longest he's ever gone, but still no action in the bullpen. Here they come, and the runner at first is out, so they're not going to overturn. They haven't yet. So it's a sacrifice, but it moves the runners over. Watch it one more time, Marty.
Another look for you.
Close here. He got him. Yeah, just barely.
Good call.
Great job by our crew again. Man, that is some good camera work.
All right, infield in, everybody on the infield grass. Outfield up a step or 2. Looking to cut off the run at home.
Aiden Evans has had a couple of hits. He'll take it to right field, and that'll go foul into the Seahawk bullpen. And the count 0-1. Yeah, Charleston has to bring the infield in. They do not want to give up another run here.
A lot of pressure on Johnson, the catcher. Has to keep everything in front of him.
Arndt at third, and Jones is at second with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1. Seahawks got 2. Seahawks got both runners on by hit batters. Arndt and Jones, and then the sacrifice bunt from Kroom.
You know, even a little pop-up off the fists will probably get over this infield now.
Inside again, 2-1. Big moment in this game, top of the 8th, 5-4 UNCW.
Thatch waits on deck.
Seahawks can win this game. They will win their 8th CAA title. The pitch. Ooh, outside, got the corner there, 2-2. So big pitch coming here for Evans. You got to get your bat on it somehow. Now hang on. Well, now Chad Holbrook's coming out. Is he going to pull the... Did we already have a meeting this inning? Ben, I think we did, didn't we? Yeah, he's going to have to take him out, I believe. Yeah, because they already had a meeting.
He's made the call to the bullpen.
All right, let's keep it here, Marty, because this is a big time of the game, so you kind of explain what's going on here. Yeah, because the pitching coach had already come out, so we're going to get a reliever in. Boy, what a spot for a reliever to come in with a count of 2-2.
So he comes out at 2-2.
He's going to go to Emmett Bice, who, again, he pitched earlier during brunch at Brooks against Delaware. And this is going to be interesting. So with a count 2-2, he's got to come in and throw strikes.
But on the other hand, what it also does, it now doesn't give the batter a fresh look at the pitcher. He's already seen a couple pitches coming from the closer. And now, as you mentioned, Bice comes in, inherits a 2-2 count.
Well, Bice pitched, as I said earlier, during the continuation of that game with Delaware. He went 2 innings, 1 hit, struck out 2. He did throw 30 pitches, but he was very effective against Delaware. He's a tall pitcher, lanky.
Yeah, he can be tough to pick the ball up. A lot of moving parts, a little big kick.
So again, the Seahawks have runners on second and third. There is 1 out here. Top of the 8th, it is 5-4. UNCW trying to get some, what they would hope would be insurance runs on the board.
And a subtle thing, too, if you're batter Evans, you can't afford to take a pitch to get a look because you're 2-2 already.
Oh, yeah, no, this is, it's tough on the batter, but it's also tough on this pitcher.
It's a chess game right now. As you can, and the crowd cheers every ball.
Every one of his warm-up tosses, if they think it's a ball, they're getting on him.
Both dugouts.
Oh man, this is fun with this atmosphere.
Up on the front rail.
He's got an interesting, Marty, you watch him too. There you see his season stats for Emmett Bice. Look at the way he is so tall. Look at the way he sets up.
Yeah, he does a good job hiding the ball. You know, the glove flares, the big kick.
So the runners will go back out. That's Arndt at third and Jones at second. Kroom sacrifice bunt moved them over. They challenged, but he was called out at first. Aiden Evans is the batter. It's 2-2 with 1 out here in the top of the 8th. And now he'll come in against Emmett Bice, who takes over for Davis Aiken with the count 2-2. So Aiden Evans had a chance to go over and talk with his coaches because, of course, both teams have scouting reports. So they'll let them know what they believe. Bice is going to throw again. The infield has to play in. Here we go, 2-2. The pitch. Struck him out. How about that?
Breaking ball.
Boy, Emmett Bice. And now you got Tanner Thatch coming up with 2 on and 2 out. First base is open. Man, what a pitch here, Marty.
Great job. Good movement. Low and away.
Chad Holberg is talking about this. They might want to walk him. They're discussing it. He's asking his assistants. And it's kind of late now. They can't make this decision. Pitch to Thatch is a strike. Boy, they look like they were really discussing it. Holbrook looked like he wanted to possibly put Thatch on. But then, of course, behind him, you got Marsh.
3 infielders to the right side, guarding the line at first.
0-1. 1-1 now to Tanner Thatch. Last time up, he had that big double. 5-4 UNCW. Second and third, there are now 2 outs as Emmett Bice tries to come in and get out of this for the Cougars. 1-1 pitch coming. Bouncing ball foul, first base line, and the count now 1-2. We've seen Thatch behind in counts. He's fought well so far today. And now the Cougar fans that are here will make some noise behind Emmett Bice, try to get him fired up. Big moment in this one, top of the 8th. Again, Charleston has to win this game to force a winner-take-all. 1-2. Low, nice job that time by Johnson to block it. 2-2.
Remember, Lyon came in a crucial situation and got a 3rd out. Can Bice come in and do the same?
If Thatch could get a hit and make it 7-4, Seahawks would feel a lot better. Emmett Bice ready, 2-2. The pitch. Got him. What a job by Emmett Bice. And boy, he is wolfing at Tanner Thatch. He, in fact, was yelling at him. The umpire's going to walk down there and say something to him. That ends the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 5-4 UNCW. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball. Bottom of the 8th coming up. How about this job by Emmett Bice? Watch this. Final strike against Tanner Thatch. Got him swinging, and then he stares him down. Look at that. Boy, he's just going after him.
And, of course,
the umpire had to get in front of that.
A couple pitches before he comes up with the big strikeout to close out the batter in front, that being Evans.
Well, now you get Trace Baker out again, Marty. He's been in since the 3rd inning. So this will be his 6th inning of work, the longest he's ever gone. He has been so effective. He's got a 1-run lead, and he is facing the heart of the lineup for the Cougars, Sing-Sank, Madden, and Harlan.
Did he pitch 6 innings the rest of the month of May? I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, he usually.
What a great effort.
I think most before this has just been a couple of innings. Unbelievable, but hey, you've got some power hitters coming up.
Yep.
One mistake on a pitch, and this game could be tied. Sing Sang today has reached on a fielder's choice, grounded out, and singled.
Wind blowing pretty strong right now. In, kick the ball a little bit to right field.
Big job by Bice to not allow the Seahawks to get any insurance runs up there in the 8th. First pitch, strike from Baker.
Outfield deep, playing no doubles defense.
And our first appearance, there he is, the closer. Luke Craig has gotten up and started to throw for UNCW. They also have the righty still throwing. Ooh, he almost got him to chase outside. He wouldn't go for it. 1-1.
But that just shows the movement still on the ball.
One ball, one strike. Strike there, 1-2. This has been an electric atmosphere since this game started out here at Brooks Field. And again, you hear the crowd making noise for Trace Baker. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
60th pitch of the game.
Outside, lost that one. In fact, he lost his hat. 2-2. Nice head of hair, more hair than you and I have. Marty wants to respond, but he's not going to. 2-2. Again, the crowd backing up Trace Baker. Cougars only down 1, and Sing Sang has got power. Struck him out. 1 out. That'll bring up Kevin Madden. This young man has been unbelievable.
Pulled the string a little bit. Got great movement on the ball. And again, he's in the groove right now. Here's another look at it. Big kick. Look at that ball just dive and fall off the plate. It's almost unhittable, that pitch.
Well, here's Madden now. He's driven home a run. He's had a single. 1 out. Trotter Harlan on deck for the Cougars. Charleston trailing 5-4. They need to get somebody on or get one of those big home runs that they're known for. Strike on the outside corner. Yeah, you mentioned it too, Marty. When Baker first came in, he wasn't getting that call first couple of batters. Then the Seahawks dugout kind of got on the umpire. And since then, he has been getting that call. 0-1. Well, he's not going to get that one. No, that's too far out. 1-1.
Well, that's a good 0-1 pitch. Boy, if you can get him to chase that one, it's either a weak ground ball or you're up 0-2.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 8th, 5-4 UNCW. Baker sent the pitch. Missed low and outside. 2-1. Again, if this game ends up with UNCW the winner, Marty will be out on the field. Hear from Coach Hood and our player of the tournament. So you might even want, if this ends up like this, get Trace Baker on.
So if he's outside, see if they try to bury it inside a little bit.
2-1.
Against Madden.
Now time is called by Jack Kroom at third base.
So that's because they were so deep into the clock, too.
Yeah,
he comes in.
Baker didn't like what he was getting sent to him.
Yeah, he comes in, allows him to reset.
Again, these guys are getting these signals on these electronic devices. If they don't like it, they have to shake it off. Then they got to send them something else. And he didn't like what he was being sent there.
Yeah, and if he doesn't beat the clock, it goes to 3-1.
Yeah.
So that's almost a save by your third baseman. He gets that call from the dugout.
2-1 with 1 out. Madden again, a really good hitter at the plate. And he takes it to left field. Going over is the left fielder, Brock Wills, and that'll go foul. That almost dropped down there.
But
2-2.
You can see that ball's really not carrying that well to left right now. So now Madden turns on the inside pitch a little bit. Probably got a little too much plate. So a little dance on that outside corner now at 2-2.
Madden went 2 for 3, had a home run in that game against UNCW earlier. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 8th, 5-4 UNCW. Charleston had a 4-1 lead in this game. Seahawks have rallied, and they're trying now to finish it off.
Charleston with only 1 hit since the 3rd.
Baker again set with a 2-2 count. Got him to swing outside. Boy, what a pitch. 2 away. That's the 2nd strikeout, and Trotter Harlan comes up. Walk, strikeout, and a ground out. This is what you mentioned at the beginning of the game. who is the X factor, and it has been Trace Baker.
That's about 3 inches outside, but it looks good. And you know he's been dancing on the outside corner. Couldn't hold up. 2 out.
Here's Harlan trying to get on. He swings at the first pitch, fouls it off right side, 0-1.
And again, he still has life on that fastball.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
They're late.
Yeah, he's feeling it today. I don't know if he knew coming into this game that they might ask him to go 6 innings. But as a competitor, hey, this is what you want. 0-1. Harlan very capable of getting on base. Oh, he hits that one foul down the third base line, and the count is 0-2. And now you're really going to hear this crowd.
And you know Baker knows if he gets this out, it's his last out of the game.
There'd be no doubt, I would think, Luke Craig in the 9th.
So he wants to close his outing right now with an asterisk and an explanation point.
Pitch number 70 for Trace Baker. 0-2 to Harlan. The crowd is up, making noise. Oh, he just listened into right field, and that's going to go to DiMartino. Trace Baker has pitched 6 innings of unbelievable relief. Just take a look at this, Marty. Some of this as we go to break on what he has done for the Seahawks.
And the outfield just, I mean, the whole dugout explodes and greets him. Another look at it for you.
So we go to the 9th inning, 5-4 UNCW. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball.
We got London on the track. This armor means I'm war ready. We ain't coming face to feet. So if we gon' play, we gon' play for keeps. We ain't gon' stop.
Jersey Mike's freshly slices it right in front of you. The authentic Jersey way. You can't fake that. And look, you can fake a lot of stuff these days. You can fake my outfit, but you can't fake freshly sliced turkey. You can fake these haunches, but you can't fake freshly sizzled bacon. Nay, you just can't fake a freshly sliced Jersey sub. It's nice to be back in my real body. Number 13, please. Made the authentic Jersey way since 1956. It's a Jersey Mike's thing, a sub above.
Well, I mean, what can you say about Trace Baker? 6 innings of relief, longest he's ever gone for UNCW. He's done the job. We go to the 9th. It is 5-4. And also, hey, let's salute Charleston's relievers who've done the job because UNCW's had a chance to add some extra runs.
Yeah, they really have. If you look at it, Charleston scored, of course, the run in the first, the 2-run homer in the second, a single in the 3rd inning, and then has been held scoreless.
Trevor Marsh to lead off against Emmett Bice. Came in with 2 huge strikeouts in the 8th inning for Charleston. 1-0 to Trevor Marsh. Seahawks up 5-4. Outside 2-0.
And you know, it's interesting because a lot of times when you get to game 10, it's a slugfest. But we've probably had some of the better pitching we've seen all tournament in this one.
We've been waiting for a pitching game like this. That's a strike, 2-1. Trevor Marsh again had the big 2 RBI single. If the Seahawks can hold on, you got to believe he is going to be the most outstanding player in this tournament. He's had a heck of a tournament. 3-1. I think Trace Baker might have made his way onto the all-tournament team the way he's performed today. 3 balls and 1 strike. Bice ready. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 4. And again, the Seahawks have their lead runner on with nobody out. And here's Alec DiMartino. He's grounded out, walked, hit by a pitch, and struck out.
And his job is to move that runner in scoring position. You'd think he'd try to lay it down once, maybe twice.
Seahawks with 9 hits, couple of errors. Charleston 5 hits, 1 error. Early in the game, it was mental errors that caused some of these runs to come home. Everything is settled down here. Well, he's swinging away, Marty, and he pops it up into right field. Baumhofer comes in, strikeout, or he gets the out. So they didn't want to bunt him over. Surprising. One away, and that brings up John Newton. Newton had a chance earlier in this game with the bases loaded and struck out. He's been on base one time, reached on an error from the shortstop. By the way, if you look ahead to Charleston, bottom of the ninth, they've got Luke Wood, who's been hot, Dylan Johnson, Tyler Sorrentino, and Luke Craig is getting ready in the bullpen. Swing and a miss. Boy, the relievers for Charleston have done the job. Seahawks will go to the bottom of the ninth with the lead, but will it be one run or more? They're going to run the runner, swing and a miss from Newton, and Marsh will get to second on a stolen base. So they get him over. Newton just protected him by taking that swing. It's 0-2.
So you don't move him over with the batters. You use the straight steal. As you mentioned, Newton doing a good job protecting the runner.
Boy, if he can get a hit, it'd be huge because they're going to run Marsh home. Outside, 1-2. One ball, two strikes. One out. We're in the top of the ninth inning. 5-4 Seahawks. That's high. 2-2. That's a tough pitch for Newton to lay off of here. That one was close.
Again, with the second baseman literally up the middle trying to hold Marsh close. Ground ball to the right side, a lot of open space.
2-2. And the pitch. Fouls it off right side. That'll go out of play, and we'll do it again. 2-2.
Outfield shallow and right.
This has been a heck of a game. What you would expect between the top two seeds. Charleston again has to win this game. Could force a winner-take-all game. Seahawks 3 outs away from winning the title. That's high now. 3-2 to Newton. Brock Wills would be next.
So Newton has come back all the way from 0-2.
One out. Emmett Bice ready, and here's the 3-2. Bouncing ball foul. That gets into the Cougar dugout. Nice play by one of their players. Pitch number 8 on this at-bat for John Newton. 3-2. If he can get a hit here, they'll run Marsh home. We could have a play at the plate. 3-2. Bouncing ball, but they had him played. Well, the shortstop's going to come across. Nice job there by Wood. He moved right in front of Trotter Harlan to make that out. So 2 away, runner on third. We have seen some good defense here, Marty. And this is a nice job here by Wood to get over here.
Good job. He makes the play. It's going to be a tough, lot closer play if the second baseman has to come over and field across his body. And now, 2-out opportunity. Here's Wills.
Brock Wills. Marsh stands at third. Strike from Emmett Bice.
He's already got an RBI in the game. Second one would be huge.
Bice doing the job here. He just wants to strand that runner. Give Charleston the chance to only need 1 run to tie it up. That just missed. 1-1. Again, being the number 1 seed, that meant Charleston gets to bat last in this game.
Again, if you're Johnson, any ball in the dirt, you've got to keep in front of you. Marsh with speed, good lead off of third. Walking lead, nobody holding him on.
1 ball, 1 strike. Strike there, 1-2. Bice is 1 strike away from getting out of this. Trevor Marsh again takes his lead at third. 5-4 UNCW, top of the 9th inning. The pitch. Bouncing ball, and they don't know where it is. The pitcher not going to be able to make the play. It went off the plate. The catcher didn't know where it was. That's a base hit for Wills, and there's the 6th run.
So the ball doesn't go 4 feet. It might as well have gone 300 foot. High chopper off the plate, as you mentioned. We'll look at it here.
Catcher has no idea where this ball is.
Good speed. The pitcher decides he's got to barehand it. He probably did, but an insurance run, a huge run here in the top of the 9th.
There's Brian Art now.
Do you start the runner? Do you try to put somebody else in scoring position?
What a play, as you said. No more than 4 feet in front of home plate. And it scores a 6 run. That's a strike. And I think for Bice, too, as the pitcher, he had to do what he did.
Yep.
If he doesn't barehand that, that's the only chance he has to throw the runner out at first.
It's almost like a swinging bunt.
Yeah. Unbelievable. 6-4 UNCW. Here's the pitch. Low. Nice job by Johnson keeping that close. 1-1, and now Bice wants another baseball. And then when that ball went off the plate and bounced up in the air, you could see Johnson had no idea as a catcher where it was, so it had to be Bice to make the play.
And the task for Charleston in the bottom of the 9th against the UNCW closer gets just that much harder.
6-4 Seahawks. Pitch from Bice. Bouncing ball, shortstop Wood will throw to second. We are going to the bottom of the 9th. Charleston will need 2 to tie and 3 to win. The Seahawks are 3 outs away from their 8th CAA title. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on Flow Sports. Well, here we go. Bottom of the 9th inning, 6-4 UNCW. They'll bring in their closer and their ace closer, Luke Craig. This will be his 26th appearance. 52 1/3 innings, 33 hits, 15 runs, 13 earned, 21 walks, 71 strikeouts. He's got 6 saves and an ERA of 2.24. His job is to hold Charleston. The Cougars need 2 to tie, 3 to win. Luke Wood, Dylan Johnson, and Tyler Sorrentino will be coming to the plate for Charleston. UNCW trying to win their record 8th CAA title and go back-to-back as the CAA champions. We've sent Marty down. He's going to be by the Seahawk dugout in case this things wraps up. Then we will have Marty out on the field for postgame. So Luke Craig, who's been so effective as a reliever, in his calling card as he gets ahead. He has to get ahead of the hitters. He'll come in throwing smoke. This crowd is going to be electric. And here we go as we look to possibly crown a CAA champion. Luke Wood has had a single today. He will lead off, and his job is he just wants to get on base and they get that tying run up for the Cougars. Charleston very dangerous, certainly is nowhere near finished. Craig set, first pitch. Outside with the fastball, 1-0. The one thing Craig does not want to do is you cannot give up a free pass of any type. Seahawks defensively straight away on Wood. Hit a couple of homers earlier. Takes this one up in the air, right field. This will be DiMartino. And there's 1 out. Dylan Johnson, the catcher, is up next. He's been on base 1 time, reached on an error from the second baseman, Aiden Evans. Luke Craig has just done an amazing job out of the bullpen, and he tries to finish this off and send the Seahawks to the NCAA tournament. 1 away. Craig set. Here's the first pitch to Johnson. Strike there. You have got to love this atmosphere here to wrap this one up. Charleston desperate to get a runner on here. On deck is Sorrentino. Then they'd get the top of the lineup. Missed outside, 1-1. Craig would like to not have to go against the top of the lineup. Neves has been a really hot hitter. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The pitch. Oh, he didn't mean to swing. Here's Evans chasing. He will throw to first. There are 2 outs. So it'll come down to Tyler Sorrentino. Final chance for the Cougars. And now this crowd is really going to make some noise. Watch the replay. He did not mean to swing. And it just went to the second baseman, Evans, who under tosses it nicely to first. 2 away. UNCW, now hang on, they're asking some people to back up. Oh, there's a photographer that's trying to get closer to the field. They're having to, that's not Marty, but there's somebody else down there. And the umpire is asking them to back up. I think that's the, yeah, there's a couple of photographers. They're trying to back them up. 2 outs, 1 out away from the championship for UNCW. Luke Craig and Tyler Sorrentino has been on base 1 time with a walk. The pitch, strike 1. 2 outs away. What an atmosphere. Seahawks trying to go back-to-back as CAA champs. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2, and now the last strike. Well, it would only be fitting if Luke Craig struck him out the way he has pitched this year. You can hear it. The crowd will let you know what's happening. 0-2 with 2 outs. The pitch. Got him. You can paint the CAA teal. UNCW has won the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship. Back-to-back for the Seahawks. The final score, UNCW 6, the College of Charleston 4. We're going to take a break. We will come back. We'll hear from Marty, our coach, Coach Randy Hood, our player of the game. Celebration continues. Congratulations to Charleston, 41-14, and hopefully they will be in the NCAA tournament. Seahawks win it. This is the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship on FloBaseball. Back at Brooks Field, and here is our Jersey Mike sub-above play of the game. It's a 2-run single from Trevor Marsh to drive home the lead runs. UNCW wins the game 6-4. Gotta believe Trevor Marsh is going to end up being the most outstanding player of this tournament. I'd be shocked if he wasn't. They just doused Randy Hood. He is going to do an interview. We hope we can get him over on our broadcast as soon as possible. Marty is down there. Time of the game, 2 hours, 57 minutes. How about Trace Baker? The winner goes 1-0. Lyon the loss at 4-3. Craig his 7th save. The attendance 1367. UNCW back-to-back CAA champions. They now hold the record in the conference. 8 CAA titles. And here's the final out, and it's appropriate. Luke Craig striking out the batter. This young man has done a job. So the Seahawks will head to a regional. Where that will be, we're not sure. Charleston certainly deserving of a bid. We'll see what happens to them tomorrow. But this was an electrified crowd out here. What a game. Great performance by both pitching staffs. Yeah. I am surprised that Coach Hood didn't come over to us right away, because since we're live, but he's doing an interview, I think, with the CAA, but we'd love to get him. Marty's getting closer. I see him out there. He's trying to get him. There we go. All right, he's going to get him, I believe. All right, Marty needs to get Coach Hood, and we're trying to get him on with us. Here's the box. Let's look at it. The final box, UNCW 6 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. Charleston 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. Again, the winner was Trace Baker. And Coach Randy Hood is heading over to talk to our very own Marty Fuhrer. And let's send it down to Marty with Coach Hood. Let's see if Marty can talk with him.
Here we come. CAA champions.
It feels great. Do it here at home with this crowd, and just proud of our guys. They've hung in there all year. Great league. So much respect for Charleston, Northeastern, Campbell, all the teams in our league, but we found a way to just stay steady all year long, and just today was a special day for here at our program and for our fans.
Coach, Trace Baker.
We talked about all year, and especially the last months, other people have got to step up in big moments, and what he did was unbelievable, and that's why we won the game today. He came in there and gave us, I think, 5 scoreless innings, but just a huge job from him. Proud for him.
Randy, how would you describe this team in a word or two?
Just tough. I mean, they're free. They have fun. We, let them play. I don't try to overcoach them, and we try to do our best every day to just be loose, go play the game, play hard, and whatever happens, happens. But just real proud of them, and so thankful for this fans that are out here supporting. And the biggest thing for me is, like, our league deserves more than just one bid. It's a really, really good league. So whoever's listening to this, whoever's out there, whether it's Charleston, Northeastern, both of those guys deserve it. Charleston especially being a regular season champ in our league, but just really special, and looking forward to tomorrow and next week.
Coach, it's a long year. Was there a moment or two during the season that you can look back on and say, that was a building block for this afternoon?
I can't find right now, honestly, with everything going on, to pick one moment. It just every time we had a little setback, this team was great about just responding. We played great the last half in the midweeks, which would beat a lot of quality teams, but just proud of them, just showing up every day, working hard. You don't see it in the weight room, you don't see it in practice, but they come out here and play hard for these people.
So your scheduling really helped?
We try our best to schedule a schedule that will allow us to be an at-large team, and I felt we were there. Luckily we get the automatic bid, but I feel like, if we hadn't won today, I think we would have still got in.
I know it's only the first step. You don't know where you're going,
no,
but you're going.
Yeah, don't care. Just so happy and proud, and we'll have a good time tonight, and we'll figure that out tomorrow.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Marty.
Gentlemen.
All right, here we go. The final play of the game, thanks to Coach Hood and Marty, as UNCW gets it again. The strikeout from Craig to win the championship. We do have the all-tournament team, as the most outstanding player is Trevor Marsh from UNCW. On the team, the all-tournament team, Jack Kroom, UNCW, Aiden Evans, UNCW, Trotter Harlan of Charleston, Avery Neves of Charleston. So congratulations to all those players. Congratulations to UNCW. They have won back-to-back CAA tournament titles, and they'll await tomorrow where they will end up in what regional. It has been a lot of fun out here at UNCW. I want to thank all the folks who've been a part of this, our entire crew. Hope Hardwick, Riley Nance, Dennis Duffy, Zach Wheeler, Jordan Robinson, Steve Haynes, Nelson Moody, Dylan McKercher, Steve and Emily Taggart, Colin Cately, and John Salem. And the broadcasters we've had out here, Taylor Durham, Alex Riley, Marty Fuhrer. For all of them, I'm Jim Whitmire reminding you the final score. UNCW wins it 6-4. Congratulations. The Seahawks are the 2024 CAA Baseball Champions.
Ladies and gentlemen of the CAA, I would like to thank the fans who have come out this week to show their support for CAA Baseball. Also extend a special thank you to UNCW for hosting this year's Baseball Championship. And now, fans, please direct your attention to the field, where Joe D'Antonio, Commissioner of the CAA, will be handing out the awards. First of all, we would like to recognize the 2024 All-Championship team. After your name is read, please come forward to receive your trophy. Aiden Kane of Delaware. Steve Harrington of Hofstra. Tanner Thatch, UNCW. Charleston. Trace Baker of UNCW. And Cole Mathis of Charleston. Cole, if you are still here, come get your back. Jack Kroon, UNCW. And Connor Harlan from Charleston, if you are still here, come get your flag. From the bullpen. Aiden Evans, UNCW. And Avery Neves of Charleston, if you are still here, come get your flag. And now, ladies and gentlemen, recognized for his outstanding play throughout the championship, the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship Most Outstanding Player is Trevor Marsh. the runner-up at the 2024 CAA Baseball Championship. Let's give the Charleston Cougars a round of applause for their outstanding play all year long. And now for the championship trophy presentation. The Coastal Athletic Association congratulates the Seahawks of UNCW, the 2024 CAA Baseball Champions. Now will the captains come forward to accept the championship trophy on behalf of UNCW. For the last 5 days. As a reminder, the NCAA Baseball Selection Show is scheduled for tomorrow afternoon at 12 noon on ESPN. Thank you for joining us here at Brooksfield. Safe travels, everyone. Good night.